Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? You might notice the stream title. You might notice I'm in the Night Elf starting area again. Ahem. All I can say is never go in caves. No, just never. 33 druid. I played, before deleting them, I clicked /played, and 50 hours. 50 hours on them, playing that character and getting them to level 33. But they are in fact dead. Might switch games later tonight, but I at the very least want to get started on a new druid. I do have my level 10 warrior, but I want druid. Also, hi Glass, how you doing tonight? Hi Crow. We back to the beginning. Good, and you sad. Sad because I lost my character. Went into a cave, I had stealth, everything was fine. Jump down, bro, you die again? Yep, with 50 hours played. 50. Hi, Seer. But yeah, I went into a cave, everything was peachy because I could stealth past stuff. I went into a back corner and pulled one mob. Ah, 2 mobs came, that's fine. So I fight 2 mobs, I know I've got a potion to use. One of the mobs didn't know, tries to run, and I didn't have enough mana to kill them quickly, so they pulled a 3rd mob. 3rd mob was my downfall, and apparently using the potion put the Light of a Loon on... what is it? Apparently using the potion put Light of a Loon on cooldown, so I couldn't use that with my macro to hoof out of it. So, absolutely wrecked. We're back at ground zero, yep. 50 hours and reset. I might switch games later tonight and play Hi Dark and play something else just because people are probably bored of WoW. But I wanted to at least get the early levels out of the way and stuff. What the heck is that emote? Hilarious. Or awkward. Depends on how you look at it. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a nice night though. Hope everything is well. I was originally going to do Cyberpunk and continue that main quest. I think I said that already, I'm probably just repeating myself. You clicked the wrong one. Sure you did. Your recommended list is filled with VTuber furries. I feel like that explains a lot about you, gaming. That explains a lot about you. Cough, cough. You're shooting with Kaiko. Be back later. Sounds good. Tell Kaiko I say hi. I'll have to get back into the other guild, because I like that guild. Human here is rare. You've never once searched for furries. Here, sure. Here? So that makes it sound like you have elsewhere, though. Cough, cough. I sent over some bags and money and 2 green items, but they won't be here for an hour. Puff McCloud. There is literally a guild called Puff Masters on the server.
Is there trouble?
Back to stealing pocket lint. Need coordinates? Sure you do. Although if it's coordinates of where I am, it's Defias Pillager. Though I know that's not what you were asking about. Oh yeah, I have to go buy my level 2 skills. Maybe this time I'll actually try, if people talk about world buffs, I'll try going and seeing if I can get the world buff. Hi Mina. How are you tonight? I have no shoes. Teardrop. Good, how are you? I'm sad. I lost my 33 druid in game, who I've spent like 50 hours playing. No, I know, right? It is heartbreaking, but when I signed up for hardcore, I signed up for that. Tell them to eat their burgers and lift rocks like dwarves. I don't know what conversation I just went into, but holy heck. You should decide if you want to play Halo Infinite with it or keep playing Modern Warfare Zombies. If you're playing Modern Warfare Zombies, you might be able to get into the same match as Kaiko and Kaiko. But yeah, just like I said in chat there, mainly being indoors and not being able to root or use instant nature grasp, etc. That hunters can still use most of their stuff. Hunters and mages are like the most populated classes in hardcore, but that's because they're like the safest ones to play as. You've been playing zombies so much since it was released. I take it that means you're enjoying it then. Target dummy would be a good idea. Because target dummy can at least pull enemies off you for a short amount of time to save you. At the same time, I love alchemy so much, and being able to make health pots and make good money at high level, etc. Mining's huge money? Should I try engineering? Your daughter was sick for a week and would let you sleep, so you just played it when you were awake at night. Hey, sorry to hear she was sick. Glad to hear you got some time to yourself, though. Just make the run to Aberdeen and learn mining. You can do that, but you won't find any ore in Teldrassil. I mean, I could go engineering. Like I said, I love alchemy. I love being able to make as many healing potions, mana potions as I want. You're back? Welcome back. She was thinking her, so wasn't exactly by yourself. You're just glad she's feeling better. And you're finally getting over from her getting you sick. Of course, that's always the case. My sister has a 2-year-old and he gets sick all the time from going to daycare, etc. and being around so many people. Maybe I should try out engineering just to save myself. I just hate engineering on principle. Because I mean, any potions you can just make yourself basically. When I get to an inn, I should switch over to... Why did I kill that? I should switch over to my storage character and look at the different ores on the auction house and see how good they sell. Yeah, daycare is just sick care. Hi, Izanagi. How are you? The goggles and bombs feel on theme for Hunter. Doing well, hope you're well. My character is not. My level 33 druid died off screen or off stream earlier today. I've been playing him every day off stream just to run an hour or two, etc. To, what is it? I wish I had a new console to play Space Marines 2. I did not hear about Space Marines 2. I'm gonna have to Google that. Because that sounds poggers. You're watching the trailer right now. What's the release date? Tell me if they say at the end of it.
What brings you here? Go in peace.
Those ear twitches, they're too precious. I know, right? I love it. Twitch, twitch, twitch. But then they're linked to my eyes. So if I do a wink, You get the one ear going down. Wink. Wonk. Right ear is or left eye, I guess, because it's reversed, is harder to wink with, and I'm not sure why.
Not say so.
Gasp! Let's tell you a joke. Can I tell you a joke? Okay, here it is. How to make an egg roll. You push it. I see absolutely nothing that would be wrong with it. No, we stayed on the trailer. You're looking it up. What would be the thing that it blocked? Egg roll? Let me try.
Egg roll.
No, that wasn't it. Is it pushing it? Like, is pushing it sound aggressive? I'm gonna push you off a cliff or something? No, Ryan, don't look! Ryan, don't look! My level 33 druid, I died in a cave earlier tonight. I said slash played and it said 2 days played, so like 50 hours. Tragic, I know, but what can you do? I go agone. Googly always makes you laugh. Good. That's the whole point of it. I haven't been paying attention to chat, sadly. But yeah, I went into a cave and a second mob got pulled, which was fine. I could just potion. But then after potioning and the second mob, a third one ended up getting pulled by a runner. And I ended up dying to that. And I couldn't even use the Light of the Loom to make me invulnerable to Hearth Out, because apparently that shares a cooldown with your potions, which I did not know. I thought it was on its own separate one. All you can find is winter 2023, no official date, so you're guessing a delay is coming. Or are you missing a fang? I'm not missing a fang. It's that only one is showing. Tragedy, absolutely. What can you do, though? Can you say fang again? Fang? Pretty cat died, she lost a fang due to rot. Yikes. Did she have mouth disease or something like that? Like a gum disease? Because normally even if a cat gets sick, I feel like they wouldn't lose their teeth. Thank you, no problem? Question mark? We found Iveron, right? Yes, we did. Not sure the doctor touched the cat's tooth and it literally fell out. Holy heck, that would be terrifying. Hi, Jack. I remember when I was a kid, we took one of our cats to the vet and it had like tartar buildup on its tooth. So they just like tapped at its tooth with a scalpel type thing, and this piece of brown that almost looked like a cat treat fell off. I was like, ew. Also, last night when I played a little bit after stream, 2 level like 31s in our stream died at the exact same time in the exact same place. So we instantly thought they were a party. Apparently they were a wife and husband, and the wife is like, yeah, husband got me killed. Divorce incoming. And I was just like, no! Obviously they were joking, but it was still funny to see. Connie! Thank you for the raid! How are you doing tonight? I hope you're not stinky tonight. They've been calling me that, so I have to call them that now in defense. Shout out, she call me BT. Me stinky gasp, they admit it. But how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. I hope you're having a great night. What were you streaming? Oh, they were asking for an hour for those quests. My character died earlier, and so I have to restart despite being level 33. Tragic, but it's how hardcore goes. Guess what? Chicken butt. Actually, I don't know. What, you bought a new video game? You're moving to Canada? The sky is falling? Smackdown, shut your mouth, and then reading Am I the Blank posts and judging people. I have to admit, I have read posts on that subreddit as well. Just because some of them are straight up wild. One, you're the best. Thank you, too. You got a new ship in Star Citizen. Oh, snap. Are the ships super expensive in that? I would assume so. I have never actually played it, though. Bonk. I guess I should have looked at a new weapon on the auction house. I only looked at armor and bought like a chest piece and some legs that have stamina. You can buy them in real name. You can buy them in with real money as a pledge incentive or in game. I wonder how many people actually buy them in game. The one you got was 70. Oh, so you did use real money. That is a lot of money. I mean, thumbs up if you've got that to spend. But that's as much as a brand new game. You'll bring your hunter to help? Go wild. If you want to join in, you are more than welcome to. Some Star Citizen ships are thousands. That is insanity. But actually not that much insanity, because I think of the fact that, you know, like certain weapon skins in Counter-Strike sold for thousands of dollars. You've spent less than 250 in that game, which is less than WoW on your record. Yeah, I've never bought stuff in WoW, but because I played it for several years and you're paying 15 bucks a month, like that adds up to. So when I was young, me, or rather my parents, probably paid like 300 bucks for WoW or something for a couple years if you think about it. Two new web sacks, or ink, venom sacks, ink, what? Spiders don't have ink. Do they? You never know, WoW can get crazy sometimes. You bought two $90 WoW expansions and they have 4 years of subscriptions under your belt. Ooh, snap, fair. The expansions can cost like as much as a brand new game. Then again, they give you as much content as a brand new game, so it's worth it in that regard. Yeah, they do. You're hoofing it? Aw, snap. What's your hunter's name? Because we might not even be on the same layer. These servers have like 5, 7 different layers that are like instanced versions of the area. Phantasm. Hog. I got the venom sacks. Oh, you're in a dwarf though, so you're on the other side of the world. I feel like it probably would not be worth coming over then just because of that. When I get to level 10, I'll likely get a portal from a guildie that can, what is it? It's all good, you have some levels. I mean, if you really think you can get there on a level 7, go wild. But that is going to be a heck of a... Okay. He is in here, and he is talking about going through Dunmoreau, through Loch Madon, through the wetlands with level 20-something people, and then you get on a boat that goes to here. I legitimately almost feel like you should turn on stream and stream yourself doing that. Just because you could call it the Manethil Death Run. Death Run! People would just be like, is he gonna pull crocodiles from the road from 20 feet away? Is he gonna get one shot on his way to his friend? Maybe. Maybe. You're taking the tram. The tram only takes you to Stormwind, though. Stormwind does not have a boat to Kalimdor. That's in the expansions. But yeah, Stormwind doesn't even have a dock, sadly. Really? Yeah, really, sorry. The only boat that goes to Darkshore is from Manethil Harbor in the wetlands, and actually I think that's the only dock that goes there. And then Manethil and Less Wetlands goes to whatchamacallit. I can't remember the name of the place. Dustwallow Marsh. I'm full on items, which I don't like. But yeah, the DLCs and the future gave so many quality of life updates, both with the UI and just general stuff that you're able to do. Hi, Paradox. But yeah, at this point, I'd suggest just continue leveling up to 10 or such, because that's what I'll do. And then when I'm level 10 or whatever, I can get a portal over. I could get a portal over now, technically. What does hiccup mean? Hiccup is when someone is, it's that thing where people keep taking sharp intakes of air and they start being like, like that. And there's no way we know of to actually cure it, but people always suggest things like, you know, drinking a bunch of water, putting your head upside down, holding your breath as long as possible, etc. But that's what hiccup means.
Inventory is full.
Like when food's stuck on your throat. I don't think it typically happens after eating food, but I don't think it's actually caused by food sticking to your throat. I'm gonna hop out of party for now. I'm not saying I hate you or anything like that. I'm not leaving party because of that. But at some point I'll probably have to get into a group for Relics of Awakening or something like that. I've technically only played as Night Elves, which seems suspicious. Dwarves are cool. I refuse to ever play as a gnome. I just do not like these tiny gnomes. You're making a Night Elf? Oh snap. What class? Are you making a new hunter? Not sure yet. There is only like 5 classes. If you want to talk on Discord or something like that, let me know. Hydrate will do. Thank you, Paradox. Oh, actually, I have to pull my water cup over because it is off to the side. Good old H2O. Better than H2O2, which would probably kill you if you tried drinking it.
I need to get closer.
One of the weird things about WoW Classic is if someone, you'll take a rain check on voice only because you're DMing online and your voice's source sounds good. Just making sure. Because I was like, it'd be like free advertising. People would hear your voice right on my screen and be like, oh my god, is that Ryan? I should like, subscribe, and follow him right now. Just like this. Shout out Ryanrigormortis. Titty. What is H2O2? It is a chemical. Can't remember which chemical it is too. Hydrogen peroxide. No problem.
I can't carry anymore.
You cannot carry much at all, honey. Yeah, I know Night Elves can be druids, priests, warriors. You main bear for leveling, yeah. I go feral for leveling. Mind you, bear isn't something I can get to level 10, etc. So I'm basically a caster for the first 10 levels. After that is insanely. You play priest? Sounds good to me. At endgame, if you want to do dungeons, one of the few things you can do is healing as a druid. People talk about druids suffer from the hybrid tax in classic WoW, where jack of all trades, master of none. So you can tank as a bear, but as you get into the later, harder content, you really don't want a bear as a tank in raids and stuff like that. It's like a last option. Their DPS, while good, it's below mages, rogues, warriors, etc. at that level. Early on, though, leveling up, you can totally use a bear as a tank and you're going to have no problems, just because the content isn't that hard yet.
I am honored.
I'm honored too. Hi, Kai Ching. Is it pronounced Ching? I saw your clip earlier tonight, or Xing. Kai Xing? If you type it out phonetically, then I promise I will never say it wrong again. But how are you doing tonight, Kai? I saw you pronounce the name in your video on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, I've been saying it wrong the whole time, just like Genshin Impact names. Can we do a shout out for her too? Because we just shouted out Ryan, so I'm not sure what the cooldown is at. No, I shouted out the wrong Kaise! I'm gonna do that every time I see you, you know. This random Kaizing person without the underscore is gonna end up eventually reaching affiliate just because I'll shout them out like 500 times forgetting that you have an underscore in your name. You're welcome, random citizen. You're welcome. I'm dismissing that. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look at my shame. Closing my eyes. Closing my eyes. Watch, even with my eyes closed, I know when to talk to this guy perfectly. Bam. Talk to him. Buttons here. Here, we're still talking. Look how good I am. I'm actually obviously squinting through my eyes. Let's get Kaizing to affiliate. I'm down. Sadly, if we wanted them to actually get to affiliate, they would have to, what is it? They would have to actually stream your squinting. I absolutely were. But then that thing recognizes as the eyes being totally closed. What can you do? But Kai, I literally died on my druid earlier. I had spent, apparently when I typed /played, 50 hours. 50 hours on that character. But I'm playing hardcore where, even though you're normally supposed to die in World of Warcraft, in dungeons, etc., hardcore doesn't let you die even once. Your character is a goner. Those are your old cat's pronouns. Was or. Oof. I know the feeling though. I have like 2 cats. The second and third time you pronounced it was correct. No worries. Figure out how to spell it out, I will. So Kaizing, Kai Xing, like SH. I'm very bad. As you hang out in my streams, you'll notice I'm very, very bad at pronouncing things unless people give me like the exact phonetic way to say it. Like, okay, Kai Xing. Like someone's drawing a sword. Ka-shing! Ka-shing! You are now a sword drawing sound. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kai. That is how I'm going to see your name every time I see it. You've got the anime samurai pulling up their sword to cut someone down and just ka-shing! Kai's probably just shaking her head right now like Sasha. So much hate. So much hate. You love that? Oh, awesome. It's not hate, it's love. Oh, I almost wondered if Ryan remade it with the same name. I keep remaking my person with the same name. I didn't even transfer my character to another server. Ryanrigor! Ryan will have to catch up to me though, because I've done like the first 4 quests. Though I could help them quickly kill monsters. No problem. Zara? I kinda actually want to grab the egg since I already went all the way over here. You've done this more than you like to admit. I feel the exact same way. This is my 4th time? Have I died? No, have I died 3 or 4 times now with my druid? And I just keep making druids because I love the form so much. I feel like it gives the character that much more personality. If Kashin could give me their channel name, that would be great. All you have to do, I think, is reach partner, Kai. Not that hard, right? I'm pretty sure if you reach partner, you can actually request to take that name if the account isn't particularly active or stuff like that. Possibly even if it is active. Because I've heard of people doing that before. If you're partner, you can ask to have certain Twitch names that are in use or that have already been taken. That's so rude. It depends. I don't know the fine details of it. So I don't know if it's like, if the person actively uses their account, maybe you can't take it from them. And you have to remember, Twitch partners are literally partners. Like, they have benefits. They're official people, members of Twitch, pretty much, at that point. I believe there's a group of them that are allowed to talk with Twitch to help give voice streamers opinions on things to be done on Twitch. Not that they have to listen to them, but at least being able to voice your stuff is nice. I know there's a girl on Twitter who's like the Twitch ambassador. That's it. But yeah, I'd love to actually have Sashak without the 10 on the name. But there's actually a Sashak High. Oh, wait, let's try re-shouting out High. Underscore. Dang it. Pog. Like, subscribe, and follow Kaizing at twitch.tv. There, see, I'm like a bot, just shouting people out. Spiders. I would legit rather die than fight a spider like this size. I am not a fan of spiders. No offense to all the spider VTubers out there. On that note, I also don't like killing things. So if a spider's in my house, I'll typically pick it up with a tissue paper and I'll take it outside and throw it out there. The only time I'll actually kill it is if it's in like my bedroom or my washroom, at which point I am like, this is my personal area, you are a goner. Hi Hyperbo, guess where I am? Oh god. Spiders! Hell, you are correct, sir. My 33 druid died. And apparently my level 4 druid's gonna die too by just pulling 2 mobs. That's when the spiders are being rude. That's exactly it. Pain Taco, Pain Nico, Pain Neko. I don't even have... Oh, I do have my heal. I forgot if I've asked this, but have you played Halo Infinite? Oh, you have not asked, and I actually have not. I was very interested in the idea of Halo Infinite when it first came out, but then I didn't really like the idea of the campaign being like all in one zone. You never leave the one area, it's all just like, you know, pretty grass and this and that. The multiplayer looked really fun though. And I heard the multiplayer was free. I do have Halo the Master Chief Collection that I want to play sometime. I meant to play it earlier in the year, but when I downloaded it, the multiplayer is free. Ooh la la, then that's something to look at. Dang it, that person dragged mobs onto me. But they're just trying to save themselves, so it's all good. I hate just having to do nothing but spam this. Going to be using Halo Infinite as your intro to shooter games. Ooh, I'm wondering this though. Is the spelling title intentional? Probably not. Oh, you mean Go Agane? Yes. My guild always refers to it as that way, instead of just saying again. Like it says, Go Agane. Just because it sounds funnier. Someone will die, lose their character, they restart, and they're just... Even I said, I go Agane! Someone offered to send bags earlier. They offered guildies like 10-slot silk bags. They were just like, send me a message and I will send them to you. I was on my ult at the time, so then they might send it to my ult. But I can always send them then over to this character. It's ironic that last night I just gave gold away to people that restarted, and then lo and behold I have to restart. I mentioned those 2 level 31 people who were a couple died in Duskwood. Happy almost Thanksgiving. Ooh, wow. Hi, Raffle. How you doing? I might be able to get past this guy before he aggroes. They just respawn, so there's like a 4-second window. I'm Canadian, so I actually had my Thanksgiving like a little over a month ago. But happy almost Thanksgiving to all you in America. My uncle lives in America, and he said, how'd the 33 die? Cave. You never go into caves. Legitimately, I went into the cave in southeast Arathi, because you need to get a Shadow Hunter knife from the trolls there. I went in stealth, felt really confident because enemies can't see me in stealth. Jumped down in the center, went into a back corner, and went, okay, I'm in the corner, I can pull one guy around the corner with me. Nope. Pulled 2 guys. Well, a chest just respawned next to me. I mean, it's going to be a garbage chest, but quite literally spawned at my feet, so maybe this is the character that's going to hit 60. RNGesus is absolutely blessing my character right now with this chest. But yeah, I pulled 1 mob, it accidentally pulled 2. That was perfectly fine. I can survive 2, even especially with a potion. Lo and behold, as I killed the second one, he ran and pulled a third one before I was so low on mana I couldn't spam Moonfire to kill him. With the third one, I panicked and knew I was going to die. I go to use that Light of a Loon thing that says, like, gives you physical and Yada immunity, physical and magic immunity for 10 seconds, but apparently that holds a cooldown with potions. So that was a valuable learning experience. Hello, Diana! How are you doing tonight? It's great to see you. Pog. Level 5! 1v1 me in real life, Diana. I saw your tweet. 1v1 me. Thank you for the shout out. You don't. So many That's my Diana impressive. RFK Nomer. What's a good dungeon for 33? What's a good dungeon for 33? These. Well, anyone want to run them? What level's Ryan? They're level 2. They're getting training. Look at his beard. Everybody look at his beard right there. Okay, Rejuve is great because I can just cast it and keep fighting. Oh yeah, people use those XP guys. Oh wait, I have to talk to a nerd at the top of this place. Sasha, what's up, Paradox? Oh, I got shoes. You don't get to see my feet anymore. They're not even sandals. Just straight up shoes. Plus 2 armor. That's nothing, but hey, why not? Down from tomorrow, you have to sleep soon. Sorry, just reading guild chat.
La boom. La la caca.
Question mark? Boom shakalaka. Oh, I didn't get mushrooms. I should also buy water at some point. If we get too close to each other, we might end up stealing our loot. Or corpses might end up dying that have loot the other person has to come and loot. Hydrate will do. Thank you, Paradox. I think these are like the last 2 quests in this area, and then I can just go bug Ryan anyways. And Ryan's gonna be listening. Oh god. Question together will half the experience we get from kills, but most of the experience we get is from the quests anyways in these beginner zones, so it's not like that really matters.
Happy early Thanksgiving. I know it's pretty early, but I want to give this time to give my thanks for being one of the best comfy streamers. As well with helping small streamers too. Much love to you, Sasha. Thank you for giving your best to your lovely community.
Well, thank you, Diana. That is very sweet of you. I do appreciate it. And thank you for the biddies as well. Donkey. You are a very comfy streamer yourself, and I'm glad to have you as a friend and to have you streaming all the time too. I mean, you haven't streamed the last couple days, but you still stream fairly frequently. You're a very good girl, Diana. Thank you for the biddies, thank you for the kind words, and happy early Thanksgiving to you too. I'm pretty sure you're American. I'm pretty sure you'll be celebrating it. I think I was about to talk about it earlier, and then I cut myself off at one point. My uncle lives down in America, and they said something like, what is it? Thanksgiving is almost a bigger holiday than Christmas down in America, because people will get like their entire extended families and drag them out to where they are, and they'll make like 5-course meals and stuff sometimes. You saw a YouTube ad and the title is literally Gay Test. I think I've gotten that before too. Mushroom, betcha. I'm not even gay, you say, and then you watch my stream. Literally. Literally. Bye, gang. Okay, these are the last 2 quests here for real, for real. I'm zooming that this is as fast as my little night elf legs can take me. I took the slightly blue skin. I like how fast you can spin. 360 no scope came in the head. Oh yeah, I have Moonfire spam. Moonfire spam! Moonfire spam! I'm helping. It takes so much mana though. Fill the vial for like the 20th time. Cough cough. Hello is too low for Wailing Caverns. Sorry, I was just taking that stuff from session. Do you like playing with someone's hair? I probably would like playing with someone's hair. I haven't really done it much, or before. I feel like I may have played with someone's hair in high school or something like that. I love playing with my own hair. Long, blonde. It's very, I don't want to say it's thin, but it's very flat, my hair. I don't have thick hair like a lot of people who brush their hair frequently. You want a partner who will let you play with their hair, Lamau. I feel like having your hair played with feels nice. Like when you go to a, what is it, a hair cutter? Or a hair trimmer, hairdresser. Because they always put their fingers all through your hair, grooming you before they're trimming. Do you like doing different hairstyles? Different hairstyles do not particularly work for me. In high school, one of my friends, her mother was a hairdresser, so she loved trying to do stuff with hair. And once or twice, she was my best friend's girlfriend at one point, and she wanted to try doing my hair because she liked it so much, and she literally would try curling it, and it would not, like, it would not bend, it would not stay in any position without something like hairspray locking it in place. So then, what was it? At one point, she actually singed my hair, a piece of my hair brown, because she tried holding the curlers on it for such a long amount of time. Do you have long hair in real life? Not as long as I'd like it. It's only a little, just like slightly past my shoulders. I wish I could have like that long flowing hair right down to your butt like you see some girls have online, but my hair doesn't seem to want to grow any more than that. I've had one of my art siblings talk about the supplements she takes and stuff that are supposed to encourage hair growth, and she's got really nice hair. You straightened your hair once and you looked like Jesus. Did people pray to you? Did you go out in the street and they were like, oh my god, it's Ryanrigormortis. Praise. You know how when something feels good, your eyes roll? I'm guessing that means your eyes roll when someone plays with your hair. You were trying to convey that. Okay, they probably thought you were legit drooling. English isn't their first language, that's why they asked about hiccups before and such. Let's buff Ryan. And then let's buff him again. And then let's buff him again. All the mana! All the mana! You can't escape! You can't escape! Oh god, I'm going Why do you take so many buffs? Why do I have to buff you so much, Ryan? Okay, I'm out of mana. Which quest are you on? Look, I don't even have to do anything. I can just follow him and steal 50% of the loot. Like, no joke. Sorry, I don't good at English. No, that's not something to apologize for. I was just letting her know. You actually do really good at English. Like, I cannot even properly speak a second language, so I have respect for you being able to. Eye rolls. Oh, eye rolls is something where, you know, can I do it with my model? And can just be like, where people get like annoyed or they get bothered by someone and they roll their eyes in place like, oh brother. Oh, but the way she was talking about it when your eyes roll, she probably meant just rolling back, like when you're like, oh god, this feels good. But that sounds unsafe. There's tons of the boars and night sabers over here. He just clubbed a boar. You saw it live on stream. I did not notice he was still fighting it.
I need to get closer.
What is say so? I only know of unsay so. Some of my viewers are like that. It do be like that. And as much as I try to be say so, even I have slip ups once in a while where I make remarks and go, uh-oh. So something that's a bit like hairplay, your eyes will roll black. Like a shark. Shark confirmed. So we now know that Kai is a samurai shark, because we've got the whole kaishin sound, and we've got the whole shark eyes. So she's going to have to rebrand as a samurai shark VTuber. Nodders, new lore just dropped. I'm teasing, obviously. Am I? Maybe.
Inventory is
You ever eat something that tastes so good that your toes curl? No, I have not had that, but I have heard of lots of people whose toes will curl when they're like experiencing pleasure or such. Toes curl? What is it? Where do you hear of these things? I don't know. Anime? Webcomics? I feel like I heard it in webcomics.
I can't carry anymore.
These items sell better than any of the clothing items. The clothing items in the newbie area sell for literally like 2 copper. So I basically always drop those items first. They're a druid, but they don't have their own buffer.
Cucumber.
Cucumbers are good. They don't have a lot of flavor, but they still have, you know, that light plant flavor. They're like 90% water, seemingly. What is it? There's a vegetable sauce called Renee's, and they have a good cucumber dill sauce that I like. Very creamy, light dill taste, light cucumber taste. Sash, are you a picky eater? Absolutely. I'm not much of an eater, end of story. Part of that comes from having an inflammatory autoimmune problem, so eating isn't always the nicest to me. It sometimes hurts my insides after. Some of it's just from general. I've never been a hungry person. I prefer drinking, which is another reason I avoid things like alcohol. I love drinking, whether it's ice cold water, whether it's sweet drinks, chocolate milk, etc. You've never had alcohol? The only alcohol I've had is like sipping my mother's wine glass when she wasn't paying attention to it when I was a child. I've never actually drunk like a bottle of booze or such. Different reasons for that. One being spider time. I want to sell my loot first, then I'll come on over. But yeah, one of the reasons I avoid booze is it can interfere with a lot of medications and stuff. It makes stuff stronger than it should be because alcohol constricts your blood vessels. The other thing is I don't trust myself just because I feel I've got an addictive personality, whether it comes to sugar, video games, and stuff like that. And then the third, alcoholism runs in both sides of your family. That's the third. I've had uncles, I've had my older brother, even my mom very slightly had issues with alcohol in the past. And most of that, they don't do that anymore. But some of that stuff turned me off and made me think, yeah, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to see that. And so I'm totally cool with being around people drinking and stuff like that, but it's just I avoid it myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, I could be the designated driver. If I could actually leave my house. Cough, cough. I can, I'm not agoraphobic, I just have anxiety issues. You're not alcoholic, but you like the way it feels. I feel like most people do like the way it feels. It's not so often that you actually hear people talking about like, ooh, I love the taste of this booze. Most of the time it's because it gets them buzzed or this or that. Huggers. Zipping up my shirt because it's a little cold. Well, shirt, sweater. Takamura! No, you're good. You're gonna stay with it. Booze tastes bad. I feel like there's probably some that do taste good. I wouldn't be surprised. You have anxiety about being outside too, so you understand. Pog. I have anxiety about literally everything. That's what a generalized anxiety disorder is. And then mine's categorized as severe by a psychologist. Verbal actually enjoys the taste of beer. Weirdo. Weird. But life tastes more bad. What does life taste like? I'm going to the spider place. I'm guessing they probably have the quest to get 10 spider sacks. And then later there's the quest to get ichor from the one woman. And then the egg at the back of the cave. So there's 3 cave related quests, though 2 of them can technically be done outside. Stumbling over my words. Whiskey is a bit. Life is more bitter for sure. It has to be a glass bottle though. Canned beer tastes bad. That's just like pop. Glass bottle pop tastes awesome. In a can, I feel like it doesn't taste nearly so good. You have anxiety about human interaction. You have anxiety about heart palpitations, your heart stopping, passing out, feeling lightheaded, money, future, hobbies, etc. You've considered getting tested. That would be good. It depends on where you live though. Because it's like most of the time get tested, if you just get tested at your doctor, it's not that useful. Normally you'd want to get to see a psychologist, but if you're not in somewhere with universal health care, psychologists can cost an arm and a leg. Like you're talking like, you know, $100 or more than $100 per hour just to see them. Yeah, you live in America. Oof. I mean, you can get healthcare in America, but then it's still more expensive as far as I know. I've heard there's free hospitals in America, so if you're in an emergency, you can still like go get checked and get stuff done and you're not gonna have to pay an arm and a leg, but that those places are typically absolutely packed. And I'm not sure if that's something they have everywhere. I only know the things I've heard from my uncle. You like whiskey more though? Beer is like your weight gain thing? Oh yeah, beer is full of a lot of calories. Joins party, instantly leaves party. Ryan's just chasing her down. He's like, join! Join, dang you! They've killed all the spiders. I find it dumb that there's a named spider up here and they don't even drop anything special. Like, you'd think they drop even just like a cloth belt or something like that, even if it's absolute garbage. Pastoroni. Oh, they left the chest behind. You decide to drink whiskey, vodka, tequila, spirit more strong but not filled with fat. I believe after I loot stuff, you should be able to loot it if it has a venom sac on it, because I'm not on the quest. I'm going to check what's left in the chest, because it's probably just food items. But if I take it, it'll at least respawn the chest. Yeah, just frayed pants. If you don't finish looting the chest, it won't respawn stuff in it, and it can spawn minor health potions in it, which could help people out. Giphius the Vile. And just a snap spider lab. Fluffy Spidey. There's actually a Kaldori spider kebab quest. And there's actually in this game like at least 2 or 3 recipes that use spider stuff. And that does not surprise me when spiders are the size of a dog. Still seems gross. But when I think about it, it's not that much grosser than eating things like shrimp or lobster, because those things too are just like big bugs, basically. Hi, Uranium. How are you tonight? Bonk. Bonk. My staff's so slow. And there's the hunter fighting on their own. They probably thought it was more effective to get their item when there's only one instead of 3 people.
Don't be dissing the shrimp, boyo.
Don't be dissing the shrimp. I've only had shrimp once or twice. It did taste decent. I've never actually had lobster though. But I know a lot of people rave about how well it was. Grats! He dinged. Sasha, do you scared of bugs? Oh, not really. As long as it's not touching me, then I'm not really scared of it. If I just see, like, thank you for the head cap. If I see a small bug or anything, I'm not like, oh my god, it's a bug. Meanwhile, if it, like, lands on my hand, I will absolutely, like, spin and spot and flail my hands to get it off of me. I hate the feel of that. Plus, I think of them as being dirty. Lobster is delicious, but expensive. Fair. It is a lot less expensive if you're in one of the coastal provinces, like BC or Nova Scotia. Still a little expensive, but my brother's been there and it's almost like half the price because they literally just get it right there. The best emote, I think, has to be golf clap. You clap half-heartedly, clearly unimpressed. Just like the golfing people being like... no emotion behind it. Yes, you're not scared. It looks cool, but you don't want to touch it. Earlier, someone dropped, I think, a Nixie on a wrong lair, and so it didn't give the buffs to all the people that were waiting. Because it's like you
Clap,
can't...
clap, clap.
You'd rather eat prawn more in Thailand? 1 kilo of prawn is around $5 though. I think prawn is shrimp, right? I'm pretty sure. One auto shot kills level 8 mobs with world buff and hunting bow. Yeah, the hunting bow is insane for melee classes. It's not as strong for casters because the attack power doesn't affect your spells. But it still gives you 10% spell crit chance. Prawn shrimp look the same, so then I think it is. Because I feel like I've seen that word used interchangeably between them, though. Oh, I think a spider respawned right as we jumped off, because we got locked into combat. It's a lot of AP, it's true. Like, I have 20 attack power, and then Nixia buff will give you like 240. So it's gonna up your melee damage by like 5 times. But you can only get it in Stormwind, so if you're a Night Elf, you have to go over there. Shrimp and prawn are types of seafood consumed worldwide. Shrimp and prawns belong to different shoulders of decapod. They're very similar in appearance, and the terms are often used interchangeable in commercial farming and wild fisheries. Okay, so they are actually different. They're different things, or they're different types, but they're so similar that they use it interchangeably. I guess that's like a lot of types of fish. There's some types of fish like tuna, etc., and there'll be another similar fish, and they're just like, it's still tuna. Do you have to work tomorrow, Ryan? Because I know you normally only stream on weekends, because then you have all the time for it. Nope, no work. Pog. Hi, Rose. How are you tonight? It was never like that? What? I should change that back to Sears Cool just to bug them. Shrimp are mostly found in saltwater, prawns are found in freshwater, shrimp are normally orange, prawns are gray. You die? No. I just de-leveled my character, reset myself. I reached 60, hit prestige, went back to 1, and got this unique staff that you see right here. Oh, whoops, I accidentally grabbed the screen. Yes, I did die earlier, sadly. Off screen, when I was leveling up, I went into a cave. I am never entering a cave again in my hardcore life. Hardcore! Shrimp are smaller than prawns, too. I feel like, didn't someone say imitation crab is often made from things like prawn or such? Or like fish that tastes a lot like crab, and then they just compact it together into meat and go, see, it's imitation crab. Hi, Dyer. How are you doing? Steeljaw Farm is perfect. What area? I have no idea. This area is Talgersil, though. She really like that. You are very eepy. You should consider going to bed then. If that's a thing, I don't like the thing. If it's a thing, you don't like the thing. But it is a thing. If you Google imitation crab, it's basically like fish that is fish meat that's ground into like paste and put in a mold so that it looks like crab. Do you have the egg quest? You want to go to bed, but your buddy doesn't want to sleep? That is annoying as heck. I have had that too.
If that's a thing, I don't like the lie.
Oh, is that how you meant it? If that's a thing, you don't like the lie? You've got egg and ichor now. Pog. That means they are almost done here. I think we get the egg, we get the ichor, then I can run to the next town and start grabbing quests while they just hand in the quest to Averon and grab the water vial. Fading fast too, they really want to push to pet. I think that means, yeah, they want to hit level 10. Thank you for the head pat. Should look up on the free asset VTuber Discord and see if there's any more clothing items I can get to pin to my model, and then we can have even more redeems that are so hard to find because I have so many. I'm not sure if you can upload pictures to the redeems to make them easier, or if you have to pay for that feature, because I totally would pay a few bucks if they let me do that. I think you realize why you went 2 different paths in Cyberpunk? Yes. Pray tell. Think you killed the voodoo boys right away? Oh wow, that would explain it then. I don't think I was even given an option to kill the voodoo boys. I mean, I probably could have just started gunning them down at any point, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't an option, or it was just like finish them off. Because I just went around completing quests, and one of the quests was, hey, go find these dudes, they know about the net. Oh, my mail from Storage Face arrived. So that'll be some 6 slot bags, a single 10 slot bag, and I think 2 green items that are like level 7. I feel like Ajanti is the only enchanter we haven't killed. They're like Santa when they log on. Because they're giving away all the enchants. You get a fiery, and you get a fiery. Someone actually put in Badlands, there's a quest that gives you an item you can put on a weapon that gives like a 15% chance to do 15 damage in a small AoE around you. And it's called Fiery Blaze Enchantment. And they put it on a yellow or a white item to sell in the auction house to lobies. And I legit said to them, like, I will laugh if someone sees Fiery Blaze Enchant on it and thinks it's the actual Fiery Enchant, which is a 30G enchant, and buys it just because of that. Oh wow, a great price on this! Oh wait, it's garbage. Caves are my enemy just because you can't root in them. I can't root either right now because I have to learn it at level 8, but still. Enemy. You are my hated enemy. Who are you? I think that was Disturbed who sang that. They have some really good songs. Their buffs are on the same timer now. Quite a few lower things that aren't worth paying for. Ridiculous. Is this your druid or warrior? Cough. Druid. He died. She died. Cough. When you came out of the ice bath, I talked to Bridget was alive and pissed off, so you ended up shooting that room up, then fought your way out. Oh wow! Because Alt killed all of them. At least on my playthrough, as you saw. I wonder if, like, I picked a specific dialogue option that Alt was just like, nope, can't deal with you guys. I did find it cool when she fried all of them though. And more importantly, I got to loot all their bodies. You might have had different options since you had tech so high. Maybe that was it. You dumped tech both times. Rude. I mainly got it just to increase my cyber modifications. I mean, that's mainly what it's for, but still. I meant to try out the tech shot, bolt, or whatever. You let go slightly before it's fully charged, and it does extra damage and procs certain effects. They'd have changed a lot how tech works. Oh, did they change it a lot from how it used to be? After this, just mushrooms? Sounds good. You remember it being good for crafting? Oh, okay, it only has the one crafting talent right now where it increases items by like 25%. You get 25% more crafting items. Hi Blackheart, how are you doing? Those gifts did arrive, so thank you for that. And surprisingly, my mom actually likes the cat pillow. No joke, we've got it sitting on her couch because she likes seeing it there. I'll use it sometimes, but then my mom will see it randomly and she'll just sit it up like it's a person on the couch, and I'm just like, oh mom, oh mom. Excuse me. Big yawn. Pastor Romy. At least he's not passed away. If you want XP, you can technically get those mushrooms off of killing the Growkin. Proximity cat pod beans from the gift. I'm just eating well. Dinner, enjoying my Thanksgiving break. Oh, you're actually on Thanksgiving break now? Pog, congratulations. Sit up on the couch like a person. Oh, that one pillow that Blackheart bought off Throne. Do you remember the day? Do you remember the day he bought the cat ears / gloves on Throne, and then the little long cat pillow? The long boy. Oh, hi Mitzi. Mitzi, come here. Mitzi, don't be a B-word. Mitzi, you're the prettiest cat ever, but you're a B-word. Come here. Mitzi. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Good girl. Come here, Mitzi. Come here. Keep coming. You're getting closer, like inch by inch. You're so careful. Come on, Mitzi. Good girl. Good girl. There, I picked her up and put her on my lap for a minute. I wonder if we can get her to purr. There normally are a few things by these, or a few mushrooms by these trees. That's actually she came like 2 nights ago into the room when I was streaming, which was shocking to me because she's normally not the friendliest cat. I mean, she's not mean where she growls and attacks us or anything, but she never seems to want to come over and just spend time with us. No, maybe someone else is picking the mushrooms. You're a good girl, Mitzi. You're a nice kitty. You're a pretty kitty. And then she closes her eyes and lifts her head when I call her pretty. Oh, there's one mushroom here. And then I see one behind the tree over there. A lot of people, you had a cat who hated everyone but you. Pog. Wait, I mean, no, that's awful, Furball. How could it love only you? Probably feeding it treats on the sly every single day. Fattest cat ever, because Furball's just like, love me. Treats, treats, treats. Calling you out, Furball. Calling you out. I see another one over here. And another one over there. And I'm ditching you. I think you only have the quest to get water from the well, so I'm going to start picking up quests in the next town and getting my mail from so I can actually have bags. So I'll be waiting in Dolinar. Zoom. Good girl, Mitzi. She was the skinniest thing, though. I wonder if I unscrew my microphone. No, it'll probably make too much noise if I unscrew it. I was going to say if I could unscrew my microphone and put it down by the cat, you could hear all her purring. This cat is actually a skinny cat, but when she sits down, she always looks fat because she, like, her thighs are big. They, like, stick off to the side of her body, and when she's sitting down, it looks like she's got a really big back half. But then you pick her up or she stands up and you realize, oh, she's actually skinny. But that's just part of her breed. Thank you for the head pat. Good girl, Mitzi. Hey, Mitzi, do you want to meow for stream? Mitzi. Are you purring for stream? Can you meow for me, Mitzi? Meow. Can you hear that purr? Okay, you're too hot, so you're gonna have to go off of me, Mitzi. You're gonna have to go off of me. I'll have to reload the internet on my laptop, and the cat does not want to leave me. I patted her too much. Go on. Kick that. Sorry, kick the microphone. Drop kick. Wait, no. You'd have to mute the game to hear the purrs. Oh, is that it? They were too quiet for that because I lifted her up and she was right by the microphone making sound. Oh, Sindal. I feel like that's a cat somewhere in World of Warcraft. I feel so naked without the world buffs. Some people rely on those buffs way too much. We love casting spells. Shadow Money Gang! Oh, wait, I can't even pick stuff up because my inventory is full. Just for the mic bump, I demand one hug. You could have one hug. Baggies. Dead by luck. Skill issue, not luck issue.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Make the in my home. Grab some cheap as heck water. Okay, that's level 10. That's level 6 and gives me spirit for mana regen. That's level 6 and gives me spirit for mana regen. And that's all I bought.
The moon be with you.
I mean, I bought the level 10 boots too, but I might get new ones by then. I could always give Ryan this extra bag. I don't need 4 bags. I can buy one anytime in town. Then they can at least hold a couple extra things. I don't think either of us got any 6-slot bag drops. Or did they? I vaguely feel like they may have gone one. The jade pile. Stems punk.
What brings you
I got cooking. Oh yeah, I had like 100. I had like 100 fishing skill, and that's now gone. Tragically. Alchemy again. If I want to switch to engineering, I can later, but I like alchemy so much. It's a good moneymaker, etc. And then you always have potions. My job is a lot of downtime with clients, so I get to play WoW in between. Just don't tell my boss. You'll probably go tailoring and enchanting, so I'll make you bags later. I do in fact have bags already. I bought bags, like a couple 6-slot bags off the auction house, and I can give you one. I also don't have any now on me, but I could give you a gold or 2 if you want, because I have like 15 or something gold on my storage character. I made a level 1 in Storm. I'll make you big bags later then. Deal. But what was it? On my storage character, I have a level 1 in Stormwind that I send all my greens and such to. And then if they're garbage, I'll just sell them to a vendor on him. If they're not garbage, some low-level greens, like of the bear, etc., will sell for like 20 to 40 silver. Because some people just buy them to make it easier to play their low-level alts.
peace be with you?
I also at one point got like a blue BOE axe that sold for several gold. All you really need is a wand. Yeah, I have 4 bags on me, and I technically only need 2, because one is a 10-slot bag that I had on my storage alt. And you'll be doing so much damage, it's true. And once you get Psychic Scream as a priest, it is game over. Like 30-second cooldown, instant AoE fear around yourself. So you just cast people, dot them, wait for them to reach you, AoE fear, dot again, and run away. What was it? First aid was the other one. Eyes on Black Moss. They asked that earlier too. I'll be right back. I will send 1 or 2 gold over from my storage character. Oh wow, I have like twice as much gold as I thought. 30. And then I've got all this random cred that I sent from Sasha. Do a bunch of linen gathering, you can enchant your own wands too. There, that'll take an hour. You like the name? Storage face. Yeah, I was thinking like story mixed storage face. But they wouldn't let me have that, so I just typed storage face. I can kill a couple NPCs while he's finishing up there. And I can gather my first herb. Lots of walking. Yep, that's basically the Warcraft experience. Pizza Face was a name for one of your characters when you played WoW. Did he actually have a face that looked like pizza? Or the... Oh no, I was gonna make a joke, but it would be gross. I was gonna be like, Was the pepperoni like the pimples on his face? And Furball's gonna be like, ew, don't say that. Oh, you just like pizza? Pog. I do too. I actually had pizza yesterday.
Away.
Pizza Hut has a thing where every time you make an online order, you get like 1 point. And at 5 points, you can get a 1-topping pizza for free, medium. It's only 45 tailoring to make the linen bags. If I fail this herb, this character's gonna die before 30. Oh, thank God. This is the toon. This is the toon that's gonna make it. First herb is always the test of faith. Voted for Walt Ubad? You don't want to know. Sasha sponsored by Pizza Hut. I wish. Hi, Phantom. How are you tonight? That is a very bright top that I'm wearing now. I feel like that doesn't fit my skin tone. You good? Was playing WoW for a bit yourself. Nice, nice. I'm guessing you're not playing hardcore though? I'm not saying like you're too soft for hardcore. I'm just saying I'm guessing it's not. Did I get you into it? Oh, you did your group interview for the Tokyo business internship. You're eagerly awaiting back till December 15th at the most. It's killing you. Big oof. I pray that you got it. I feel like the way you talked about it, that you're in a really good position to be the one picked for that. You discovered a story you've been reading and had an update since the last few months ago. Oh, okay, a fan fiction, right? We actually do have a hardcore character there, Shaman. Oh, they're a horde then. Tragic. If you're playing Horde, I believe the other server is better. Skull Rock or whatever it's called. I believe this one, at least when I started, they said it's almost like 70% Alliance, 30% Horde. Whereas Skull Rock is like 54% Horde and like 46% Alliance. So it's a lot more balanced. Then again, this one is also the one that I think a decent amount of streamers. You do have a Horde character here, and Orgrimmar is so dead. Oof. I heard earlier today people were talking about regular Warcraft Classic is absolutely dead. Like all the streamers that were playing on Fairlina or whatever earlier have all left, and it's like a ghost town as well. On my warrior, my level 10 warrior, I got a world buff earlier today, and there was actually like 100 people waiting in Booty Bay for it. I feel like you did. You made a few makes in the resume, but that's it. Your interviewer seemed impressed, and they said, wish they had that much clarity with their own life in a non-sarcastic way. Kudos, then. Oh, it's your loot over here. I'm the star! Sparkle, sparkle. Actually, I could be the star. Pog. Actually, that's ugly. I'm getting rid of it. It's just nerve-wracking because 140 people applied and only 42 can go. 15 can be waitlisted if people drop out, but you'd just be so sick if you were one of you to go. You are a star, Sasha. Thank you. I try my best. Okay, he did get Zen's bidding, and we can get the feathers for that from this. Oh, and another pouch. Lucky day, I say, despite losing my level 33 character. Gonna grab all the quests, sounds good. Sasha's a soft boy, I am. Hi, Remus. There, and you can at least hold stuff to vendor. Thank you, no problem. All these cauldrons look so ominous.
Good luck, friend.
I'll wait patiently. And shadow melts so no one sees them. I don't want to be associated with the streamer. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Night elves are a little bit creepy, it's fun. We're all a little bit creepy. I like the night elf starting zone. A lot of people seem to hate it, but to me I find it really pretty. Is Longboy comfy and you enjoy the gifts? I do. I haven't worn the dress up stuff very much, but the comfy boy I have actually been laying on daily. We put it on the back of the couch, and then I can lay on it. The dog seems utterly confused by it. So, Mika seems utterly confused by it. And like I said, my mom keeps sitting it up, which I think is hilarious. She'll go by and see it laying sideways along the back of the couch so that, you know, you can lay against it. Instead, she'll sit it up like it's a person with its little arms and legs. And I'm just like, oh, Mom. Why do my pants have, like, ripped thighs? Me glad. Give me many pats for you. Will do. Is she actually here next to me? No, she's not for once. She must be on the chair by the window. Normally, whenever I stream, she literally gets up from where she is and she comes and jumps on the love seat behind me. The love seat is like a two-person reclining couch, but for some reason it's nicknamed that. I like these dudes because they were in Warcraft 3. Other Sasha was running around when you let her in. Good. As she should. Oh, is he running to get the quest for 6 Nalparn ambushers, I'm guessing? No, the scorpion things don't sell well. If I remember, they drop a lot. She's got the zoomies. I don't have the zoomies. That's a road to Darnassus. Yeah. Oh, we don't have to go there. No. I just saw you going to the left there, and I was like, the only quest over there is the one for the ambushers, so I assumed you were going to pick that up. I don't have silver to buy anything either. I have 340. I feel like the first thing we should do is go to Starbreeze Village. I think she walks all the way up to the little bridge and then turns around. I'll never stop saying it, but I keep thinking that that frog emote is playing the seagull or chicken or whatever like it's a banjo, just slapping it and being like, no. But he's actually riding it and I guess slapping it to make it go faster. Because we've got the Emerald Dreamcatcher and we've got to find the guy in Starbreeze Village. Plus we've got the vial of water. And then we can always kill random critters on the way. Herb. If you pick up level 1 cooking, you can get the Kaldori Spider Kebab quest. Which even if you don't care, it is extra XP. There's actually several cooking quests throughout the game. Have you been playing WoW for a while, Sasha, or just more recently started? I played it when I was young. I absolutely played the heck out of it when I was young. Started in like Wrath the Lich King or something like that and played it for a few years in a row. And then I stopped a couple years back before I got into streaming. So I'm not new to it per se. But then after a couple of years of not playing it, I saw Ryan actually playing it as well as someone else on hardcore. And I like the idea of having this punishing game mode where there's so much pressure because one death and it is over. Herb. Pet got ferried into another group and find death resisted. Had to petrify. Pets are cancerous. They can be. The pets are so stupid sometimes. If you jump off like a little ledge, you legit have to dismiss your pet first. Otherwise, Otherwise they will run along the ledge, around, up to a wall to climb up it, and they'll drag every single NPC on the way with them. Shane, you got started in Wrath 2, you played a lot, got burnt out. I feel like that happens to most people. Most, but not all. On my warrior, I'd always kill random rabbits like that, because it would normally give me enough rage that I could cast my battle shout. Also, maybe I'm just mean and wanting to kill the critters. Pets aren't that bad. Would have happened to any other character. Oh, whoops. Went right past the vial place. What is this? Oh, I've never paid attention to that. Fuck. I basically remember where all the quests are, so I didn't bother downloading Questy. My guildies all suggested it, though. On their guild Discord, which I joined for like 5 minutes, they had a list of mods that were useful. Random low-B food. Shiny red apples! Oh boy. Actually, I haven't had an apple recently. I think we have some in our fridge. I was hoping I could flip off the ledge and look really cool. Instead, I just turned and stared Ryan down as I went off the cliff. You used to farm mounts and pets and such a lot for fun. You got that one mount, Ashes of Alar, which is like the Golden Phoenix mount from Blood Crusade. Oh, that one's awesome. I always wanted that, but couldn't get it from the raid. I did have, what was it, some simple ones like the Death Charger from, I can't remember what the place was called, in that Medivh lived at, in Deadwind Pass. And what was it? The giant bird. I often rode on the giant bird that was like a reskinned raptor from Sethic Halls. Oh, and the Zolgarub raptor. Ooh, herbs. If you want to go in hand in, you can. I am making a detour. Naxxramas was it? Because that was one of your favorites. Not Naxxramas. It was in Deadwind Pass down here, and it was like the first boss can drop, the Stable Master can drop a steed. You got the Swift White Windstrider. It was your favorite because it looked like a big chicken to you. Final Fantasy vibes. Oh, Mage Royal is too high level. Bird form, you miss it. Yep, there's a herb there. I just want to grab herbs ASAP because then the sooner I level it, the sooner I can get the next rank of things like Mage Royal, which is 50, I think. You got that one? You wanted that one because it was a vampire horse? Oh, like it had the giant fangs? I can't remember that.
It is too far away.
Your Steam name is named after that boss, Automon the Huntsman. Oh, is that it? Oh wait, they're already healing? I mean, we technically can kill the spiders still, just because Zen's bidding. Spider silk, small spider legs for cooking quest. Just gonna hug the wall here. It's too bad I did Black Fathom Deeps, Gnomergon, and Dead Mines all on that previous tune. So I'll have to do them again one time. Turning off helms is for the loss. I, most of the time, turn off helms in this game. Some of them can look really cool, most of them do not. I often keep capes on. I feel like capes often still look good. I didn't even notice that I hit level 6. By the way, you really sorry for only showing up intermittently. That's not something you need to apologize for. You show up pretty often, like almost every day. And I appreciate you being here, lurking, talking. If you can't be here, or if you're busy or something, that's not something to apologize for. I appreciate you nonetheless. I don't think I've failed to pick a single one of these herbs yet. And that's too high level for me. Yeah, I think a Night Elf Priest is actually what I first played. Or do you think it's weird you don't stay for a long time? Hardly? No, nothing like that. Not to mention I stream for like 4 hours often, or close to 4 hours, so it's hard to expect someone to just sit down and literally spend 4 hours watching me. Even if they stay for 20 minutes, even if they stay for 1 hour, that's still a good amount of time. This time you use Distract on the spiky-headed guy. Your Night Elf is too cute for hats. Cat is dead. I can't remember, did you say you're going tailoring and enchanting, or was it going to be like tailoring and skinning or something like that?
I need to get closer.
I'm happy you appreciate me, I really appreciate you too. Pog. Pog counter. Let me vent on the times that I did. No problem. Tailoring and enchanting. Oh, okay. That will be costly. Well, enchanting on its own is typically costly. Then again, it also makes really good money at high level. I love you platonically. Sasha Pog, tiny go. That should have been my title when I played XCOM. I might have to replay XCOM 2 at some point because I never actually finished it. Herb.
I don't have a target. That spell is
You gonna stay calling Sasha your Pog champ? Aw, yeah. My little Pog champ. I don't get Cure Poison until like level 12 or something like that, and I actually have to do a quest chain for it. I think druids have the most quest chains of all the classes. This hammer is comically large. It is indeed. It gets the job done though. High level, you won't be meleeing at all. Low level though, it definitely does its work. You're doing God's work. Because the whole priest thing.
it's too far away.
Do Night Elf priests just pray to a loon then? I'm guessing that's so. Sasha's my little Pog champ. Soon you'll get that weird Star Shard spell. Oh god, I remember that. I think that actually did a really good if I remember, that actually did a good amount of DPS. It cost mana, cost a decent amount of mana, but it did good damage. It still was like the worst one of the skills that the priests could get. Most of them wanted, what was it called? Fear Ward? Oh wait, wrong Moonwell. I think in the DLCs, they made it so it was an instant cast damage over time. Oh yeah, you have to heal the dude over there.
Get closer.
Feels birthday, man. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Rose! Rose is gonna be like, it's not my birthday, I didn't mean it like that. Too late. Too late. New Rose lore just dropped. You turned 22 this month, you're old. I'm a year older than you. What the heck? Are you calling me ancient then? Ridiculous.
I am listening.
Oh, we got the Relics of Awakening. That killed Ryan before. Mind you, that doesn't surprise me because that quest is absolutely lethal. That Firbolg Cave is like a death sentence solo on hardcore. I almost died in there on my warrior, but I managed to bug the 2 NPCs out by jumping off one of the bridges onto the wall. When people turn 25, they stop being a femboy. Is that just a stereotype? I have no idea. I've only ever heard the joke about people becoming wizards if they become 30 while they're still a virgin. Ooh, I saw a herb up back here. Oh, it's all the way back there. You're 31 now, and you're a girl. Not just a girl, a girl. I'm totally a girl too. See? Like that. It's the proper acronym, too. Girl, guy in real life. I've seen that as like a guild name before. I think that's when I first heard it. Good girl. We could go get Melenis's head. Oh no! Tell Drossa I've seen her in guild for the past 2 weeks. Holy heck. I died at 33, she died at 49. She was almost in the home stretch. The Altar of Zul, so she was trying to get the quest for the mallet. She was doing the quest for the Mallet of Zul'Farrak. I mean, I spent 50 hours getting my character to level 33. 50 hours when I did /play. Don't mean Banseo being called that. It's like poggers. It's okay when teens die. That sounds bad. Did you hand in your quests? I take it they did. I'm sure they did. Ooh, they got the shield now. Pog. Right here, so I feel like we might as well get Melenis. Dang it. You could always grab skinning for the first little bit, and you can probably... What is it? And you can probably get some money off skinning in the first area before you're actually able to up enchanting. Because I feel like you're not going to be able to up enchanting until you're at least like towards level 10, etc., since you're not going to be getting many greens till then. Oh, it was a disconnect too. I believe the only time they say they will not res your character for any reason. Where the card ad went away, and as the stream feed zoomed back and the screen flickered, it's 11 PM. That hurt to watch. Maybe you died before you actually did this quest, and that's why you don't remember it. There's a satyr who turns into a cat. Oh, there's one behind you too. If we get in trouble here, you can jump into any of the water, and it will... What was it? It will get rid of the enemies. You hated this cave. You're a rogue in Wrath the Lich King Classic. Pog. Thank you for the heal. I know the logic they would use against DC deaths is people could just disconnect their internet when things go badly if it was an exception. Even though that's dumb, that is true. What's his name? The guy is back there. I tried to stop and invite them really quick. It's too bad, but normally the cooldown isn't that long on this. It's just white items though. You must know, do you have a hair that sticks up like on your avatar? No, I do not. That is not typically something you see in real life. I mean, some people will have a cowlick or something like that where the front of their hair sticks up a tiny bit. But you normally will never see a single hair at the very top of the head that sticks up like that. I would quit, to be honest. I died to DC in Redridge, that was only 20, so I know that must really suck. feel like we can just hand in Melenis when we hand in the Emerald Dreamcatcher to save a few seconds. I mean, we don't have to be super efficient or anything like that, but... I still need 1 Owl Feather and 2 Nightsaber Fangs. I know you already handed it in. Oh! Or no, I'm already inefficient. I thought I handed in the Emerald Dreamcatcher and we got the second quest. I was talking about Twisted Hatred, handing it in. I meant we can hand in... I handed in Emerald Dreamcatcher and got the next quest just like you. And I meant we can hand in the Head of Melenis when we hand in the next part of that. Bangs tickle your eyelids and you feel it because your hair is almost that long. It's tickling your eyebrows. I sometimes trim my bangs. If my hair is getting like right in front of my eyes, then I just trim that front area. I know Ryan has all 3 of the spider silk that he needs. I'm guessing he doesn't have the feathers either. Or I have the feathers now, so any owls I loot should let him loot the feather. And then we probably both need Nightsaber Fangs. Ding! Got all my mana back. Can I wear... Oh no, that's level 10. I just thought that said pronouns. It's Mori Pronus. They left Jinalor and fought a lower level mob, then DC'd and tried to vanish. Are they a rogue? For some reason I thought Teldrassil was a hunter. Teldrassil's death log forever recorded in my stream.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. That spell.
Oh, there's lots of herbs here. You click the loot by clicking on the corpse. The second time, instead of clicking on the bag, that opens up. I have auto loot on. Normally, whenever you loot something, it automatically puts it into the first bag, your backpack. Unless you have an add-on to separate it into other bags. And you can, when you kill a mob, you can set it so you open it and then you click the item individually, but I have it set to auto loot.
That's still recharging.
But yeah, your backpack's your big bag that you start with. You can get other 16 slot bags, but they are super expensive and super rare. Both rare to make and rare to find in the wild, like really, really rare.
I can't loot that. It is too far away.
Teldrassil is so filled with herbs. I think that's to make up for it not having any, whatchamacallit, ore. Then again, it's a giant tree, so I feel like it'd be a little suspect if ore was spawning in there. Just walking around with a bloody head in my backpack. Typical Warcraft player. My moon part took aggro because it has that initial like 10 damage. Be right back. Not allowed! No, have fun. Stupid herbs. The wrong mob! That's not what we need! Inefficient! I'm kidding, it's still XP. And it's good for us to have more XP because we technically each get half the XP for these kills. Teldrassil is already suspect though. Big magic tree, it is. Small leather collar. Just like what I'm wearing. Well, my mod. I think these guys actually stand still and cast at us. It is dirt, grass, stones, lakes. I mean, the stones seem odd for a tree, unless it picked those up on top of it as it was growing. Grass is fine, because I can see grass seeds like blowing in the wind, kind of like how dandelions do. Grass seems to get places it shouldn't be in the wind. Water, I mean lakes can slowly fill by rainwater if there's gaps in the tree. The dirt itself seems strange and the rocks seem strange.
I need to get closer.
Oh, are they giving up? Because they'll see each other in Season of Discovery. I was about to say, I'm shocked that did not pull the Mystic, but it did. And then you have to open the stupid necklace. The first time when I was young and I played this, I had no idea what was going on. Oh god, run. If you want to grab the loot by the boss, you can. We can just kill him again, because he's basically just an irregular NPC. It was your loot there. Pog, and then that shield stops me from taking damage and interrupting my casting. Oh, I already have it, but it let me loot another. The final boss, Elmo, has appeared. I actually have an Elmo thing, like asset, of the fiery Elmo that someone made. But I never actually uploaded it to VTube Studio. I downloaded it and it moves. There's one over there. Could run around, but that one dude respawns so fast anyways. It would have to be a mass grief for the possibility of res. That or my thinking, even griefing, I'm not sure if they'd res the character. I feel like they'd only do it if it was like a server error. Like you glitch out and fall through the floor, or something like that happens. You take falling damage and you're nowhere near a cliff. And then I could see them being like, okay, we'll res your character. Can't grab Mage Royal, that's way too high level. They have, there's a... Okay, they did res for certain griefing. Okay, that quest is done. Kitty. I'm gonna pad it with my nature energy. Nature's good for you, right? I'm sure nature is good for you.
Still recharging.
Every holistic thing ever talks about that. Do you need owl feathers? One more owl feather? Any more kitty fangs? Silver leaf. We got a good group going, but is it a god group? Two more. Okay. I managed to finish with both of those, but I killed some mobs before we caught up together. Oh, my stream's glitching out. Well, not my stream, but my laptop. Oh, I keep moving before because I'm focused on other stuff. Well, they should take responsibility for the servers doing that. Anytime Asmon's... Oh yeah, Asmon Gold or whatever, that huge streamer, he plays on this server once in a while. He's power leveling like a warlock, because I think he wants to try doing hardcore raids or something like that. And anytime he joins, literally like 1,000 people join. all the prices of enchants double in price while he's on, because people are trying to get geared up so that they can get on stream with him. I saw like a level 1 begging for gold to join his guild because they were like a 12-year-old who's like, I'm his biggest fan, please, I want him to notice me as his guildie. I'm just like, that is heartbreaking, because I can see why a little kid would think that, but he's not going to pay attention to you. That small indie server company gets tossed around. Pog, so just Night Saber fangs. At least as far as I know, he's not making booze out of the fangs, like that creepy gnome in Darkshore. I think it was Crawler Claws, which I mean, I guess that would give like a watery, or I mean an oceany taste to it. Then Thresher Eyes, which just disgusts me. Then, what is it? Moonstalker Fangs, which Furball said maybe there's marrow in them. And then finally, Grisly Scalps. And yeah, whenever you make a new hardcore character, it pops up a disclaimer being like, you 100% agree that we will not yada yada. Yep, there's a gnome and he asks you to bring him all these body parts and put them into these mechanical buzz boxes, and every time you do it and hand it in, he gets drunker and drunker. So the first time he does it, you don't notice it, but the second time you're like, wait a sec, why is he hiccuping? And then by the third and fourth, you know he's literally making booze out of these animal parts, or including them. I need spider legs. 3 small spider legs for a cooking quest. 2 more. Yeah, customer support will not resurrect dead hardcore characters for any reason, just to stop people from, what is it? Just to stop people from trying to bug customer support like 24/7 for it. Oh, someone took the peace bloom. Sure, as long as the good game it works as intended. Nope, that's not what you agreed to, anime husband. Oh, thank you, that's perfect. It's 1 more than I need, but that can't... Oh, and 2 right there. But it says you're not on the quest. Do you want to do the spider quest yourself for some extra XP? You literally just have to pay like 1 silver for the cooking skill. Night Stalkers, I'm not seeing any. Pick up cooking, you forgot, teehee. Okay, well, I am literally going to give you those 3 legs you just gave me back. I appreciate the thought, but I picked up the 2 legs I needed, and then you need 7 anyways for the quest.
Good luck, friend.
It's level 10 to make it, so I can't do that yet. But soon enough. You want alcohol, but you only have hard liquor and you don't enjoy that as much. Crunchy recipe, yep, crunchy spiders, or Kaldori spider kebab. Oh no, there's vials in the place, because then I can make us some minor healing potions. It's literally the level 1 alchemy thing. If you haven't made your Hearth to $1 remember to do that, because then if we go to Darnassus sometime, you can easily get back. And then while you might not want to grab first aid as a tailor, it does sometimes help. It helps at high level. At high level, when you're healing dungeons, if you get hurt, you can use a bandage to heal yourself and save a spell to use on the tank. so I typically grab first aid on everyone. But like on my druid, I only use bandages like 3 times, despite getting all the way up to silk.
I am honored. May the stars guide
Leather wrists. Do I have? I did not even add Ryan's new priest here. There we go. But what is it called? The friend system in this game is very bugged out in that it often, what is it? What am I thinking the word? It often will tell you the person's still online even if they're not. Because the other day when you were playing and you made your warrior on Horde, it actually said you were still online, and in stream I was literally like, oh wow, I've gotten all the way up to level 6 and Orion's still level 6. He hasn't gotten a single level. Is he just going AFK or something like that? Do you still need the jewel for this guy? No, you have to open the pendant that we looted off the bear. It's stupid, but there's a pendant in your inventory we looted. You should be able to... Oh, yeah. The first time I ever did that quest, it stumped me too. I was just like, wait a second. Completely stupid, I know. Just an extra thing for no reason. There. 10 healing potions, we can each have 5. I can actually make more than that, but saving money. Oh, and here's the ambusher quest you were looking for before. These are literally level 1 alchemy, so you don't even need to thank me for them. I would literally start vendoring them eventually. They don't even sell on the auction house. Thank you so much anyways. You are welcome. Could save our lives. It will 100% save mine at least, because I am a baddie. If you did not notice by me going into a cave and getting ganged up on by trolls. We can do the earth quests because they're just south of us. And then maybe we get an extra level or 2 before doing Relics of Awakening. I'm just grabbing a herb. I'm not sure if there's a tailoring or enchanting trainer here in town. I think the enchanting trainer is at the 3rd Moonwell for that quest. Rare Earth. Rare Earth that literally every single night elf is given. Anyone, he checked the price on it just earlier, and now he's offering it to people for free when he realizes, oh, it's garbage. Edgeless Holy? They better be Shadow Spec.
Can I assist you? Till next week.
Oh, good God. It's a cute heart mount.
Greetings. How may I help? May the stars guide you.
This guy's other quests like this too, where he keeps putting stuff in his planters. It's not as bad as the Zen Foulhoof quest, because whenever someone hands in the whole Seek Redemption quest, it turns the guy into a frog for like a full minute. So you sometimes have people like lining up to hand in the quest, fighting to be the first one. Oh yeah, we can't just kill these guys, we loot the hearts off them. Yoink. The same reused asset you'll see in other dungeons, cough cough. There might be more on the southern side of the lake, I think, than up here. No fishing trainer till the capital city. It's creepy they have faces. It is. I take it they're like just small versions or like the young versions of these Timberlings. Silver leaf there, silver leaf there. I can grab the earth root too gonna grab that earth root. Or silver leaf, whichever one's closer. I'll come back down in a second. I'll ignore the other herbs because I don't want to spend too much time running around. Or darn it, finished the chapter already. Sag! And now you'll probably have to wait months for a new one, I'm guessing. Oh, did you pull a mob? 2 mobs. For the fangs, right? And we do have our health potions now, which restore like 70% basically of our health. Well, I could technically eat one of those buff foods just for the spirit buff. Yes, and it makes you sad because you like the author's writing style. Grabbing my herb over here. I'm surprised like these sprouts don't appear on the herb thing. Later in the expansions they do that for quest stuff. Two spirit is still mana regen. I'm not sure if like a single spirit is a single mana. All the mana buffs. There too.
I can't pass that yet.
I like buffing or healing people I pass by. Warrior is also a rough class to play as. Society. Hi, anarchist. How are you? Warrior gearing was heck, it is, and warriors are so reliant on like their melee weapon for affecting all their damage moves. Whereas with spellcasters, it's like your spell damage is typically set at this in classic until you're high level, where you get the buffs for plus 14, etc. to spell power. Oh, there's another kitty. Maybe we can steal his teeth. You have an effed up sleep schedule, harder than normal, so here you are existing. Pod, glad to have you. Sorry your sleep schedule is messed up. Happy to have you here, though. Pat the kitty, pat the kitty. No, I try to pat him and my cursor turns into a sword. Teardrop. See, it's a hand, it's a sword. It's a hand, it's a sword. It's telling us we have to fight him. Pog. I believe they're done with that quest now.
Still recharging.
Dance. The male naked elf has a better dance than the female. The female one is so sultry. I like when they do the whole thing when they wiggle their body side to side. Meanwhile, the male dances like Michael Jackson. Is that earth root? It is indeed. It's up on that cliff. Which would still be easy to get, but I feel like I waste so much time detouring to herbs. We already find enough on our path. It's literally the first seed that I've gotten, because they're just not dropping them. I have decent stamina regen because I got those 2 extra spirit items sent over from the mailbox Or from my storage alt. Major oil still way too low to get. Back. Hey, and they drop a teaspoon too. Earthroot might actually be down here. Earthroot. I think if I actually level my alchemy to like 15, there's a single quest that will randomly appear in town that asks you to make some alchemy potions, and then they give you some herbs for it. I guess that's just to help introduce people to the professions. Grab the silver leaf. Got a lot of sprouts. Should the seeds they're holding off on. My hearth is back already. We used it back in the spawn area just to get out of that spider cave because I was lazy.
Still recharging.
A minor healing potion. You didn't even need the ones I gave you. You're just gonna loot them all from NPCs. It's actually rare that they drop those, but they're so easy to make. And then in that cave is an elite. I basically never end up doing the quest for him, because I only end up getting it when I'm done like everything out in the area, and I don't want to run all the way back just to fight the one dude. Oaken Scowl, I think his name is. I don't see him in there, so someone might have killed him. Oh no, there he is. Oaken Scowl. Save a tiny man because he's so low. DPS! We still have the food buff for a while. I don't really need to up my weapon skills as a druid, but it's almost worth upping the two-handed mace since you use that most of the time, and then if you ever get low on mana and stuck out of form, you can still hit for a bit of deeps. Okay, halfway through the seeds. And we're looping our way slowly back to the quest giver. Any DPS want to do no more? I'm dead, or I could! Actually, I would not do it a second time. I did it the once I got the quest done, I got like the best mace for the druid. Oh, I'm done with the sprouts. Oh, and I actually looted Earthroot off. Or no, I looted it the one time, didn't I? Kaiko is raiding! Hello, Kaiko. How are you? Thank you for instantly doing the shoutout. I'm guessing Seer was just primed and ready for Kaiko to do it. But thank you for the raid. It is greatly appreciated. How are you doing tonight? How is Call of Duty? Are you enjoying it? Was Seer with you this time? Did Vumu kill him? He was talking about Vumu killing him a bunch of times the last day because it was hardcore. I was like, why? But hi to anybody possibly new here from Kaiko's stream. You probably have seen me before. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every night. You're angry? Did something bad happen? Are you angry because my hardcore character died? And yes, this is hardcore WoW, so if you die a single time, your character's dead forever. I'm actually playing with another VTuber, Ryanrigormortis, right now. At first, I didn't even know he was on, but then he noticed me on, so he's joined in here in party. But why are you angry, Kaiko? What caused the anginess? Oh god, that stuff's not even worth auctioning. I'm sorry for your loss. People sad. Thank you, thank you. I had 50 hours, 50 on the character. I typed play after they died, just to see. 100, you wasted your 100 roll. The matches tonight were garbage. Were you playing the zombies mode, or were you playing actual PvP mode? I'm guessing PvP. But that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure you did your best though, and I'm sure you wiped the whole floor with the enemies. It's just that your party was dragging you down. You were legitimately the MVP, Kaiko. I believe in you. Naughties. Naughties.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, wow, that was a fast spawn. It's not even the weekend anymore, so you'd think most of the kids and such would have gone to bed. And that you'd be playing against more adult people. Oh, level 8. I should have Entangling Roots now. Woo woo! I forgot slash train was actually an emote. That is hilarious.
Hello, Kaiko. Good to hear from you.
Titter titter, I wanted to see if it would work. I wasn't sure how to phonetically spell Kaiko and get it to actually do it. Because if I typed it the normal way, it would call her Keiko, I'm pretty sure. We're all spamming that thing ever since Izanagi found out by typing that you can have it sound like a phone call. But hi Amp, how are you doing tonight? Hi Fruhead. Oh, see that other one? Oh yeah, they're not always good with me saying my name right. Tragic. Fumu did try to go the whole time without killing me, but she didn't end up killing you a single time. The tragedy continues. You're a touch salty like the Kaiko. The am Kaiko. We're all Kaiko. That's how the Kaiko verse works. But I'm sorry to hear the matches were so rough. No! Let's put the mushrooms over here. This quest MP so annoying just because of this. No buffs for you. I can buy my new skills now. Put that potion away up there. You are a salty demon. I want to say that's nothing new, but I also don't want to be mean, so I just won't say that. I won't at all. Need more seeds?
It's too far away.
I'm guessing Ryan might need more seeds still.
Recharging.
I guess I would have seen it pop up with, you weren't paying $70 COD DLC, but you were playing Battle.net Remastered. Oh, okay. Since you came with the raid, I thought you might have been playing the game with them. Battle.net Remastered does look good. I saw when it came out. I also saw, like, it's not, I accept that I am salty, but this stuff can sometimes make you so angry. I don't doubt that. Some of those matches can be legitimate terrible. I've played Call of Duty and Modern Warfare and stuff like that in the past, I'm pretty sure. I actually haven't played any Call of Duty games recently. I think I tried Vanguard when it came out, and I was absolutely disgusted by the zombie mode, because it didn't even feel like zombies anymore. That's why you prefer co-op instead of PvP anymore. You're too old to deal with getting salty. Fair. When I was younger, I didn't play PvP, like, at all, because I didn't like the idea of going up against and competing against other people. Nowadays, I kind of do like it. Are there any more around here? Thank you for the spirit. And armor. I already gave myself armor. You refreshed it by like 2 minutes. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It also probably would have sold for like 50 copper. It's fun, but a bit tactical, and most of the people are just run and gunners. Most PvP doesn't get you like this, but there's some mechanics in the game that make it a bunch of bull, and that's what gets you. What type of mechanics? Like, which part of it that was so bad? I was assuming it was the players who were fighting just being trolls or being, like, throwing you into absolutely a different rank PvP than you should be in. You were reversed. Younger, you did a lot of PvP and enjoyed it, but then you got older and slower, so now you're like, I'll just pass on that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to play PvP or stuff like that. If you enjoy it, that's great. If you don't, that's fine too. The last one you did was Battlefield 1, the World War 1. Oh, I played that a ton. I actually really liked that. I think that's the one that had so many weapons and they all had like levels to them where you unlocked small things, helping the recoil, etc. Latency, I think mostly, but there's other bits that can either encourage camping or fully aid them in their camping. Whoa, that is garbage then, or at least certainly sounds like it. I mean, in some situations, camping's legit. If it's a big map, you've got a sniper rifle, obviously that's your whole gig. But when it's just like a small match and you're spending the entire 5 minutes sitting in a single corner, then it's just facepalm. With BattleBit, it's a legit strat. I remember seeing like a pro Call of Duty player play BattleBit, and it looked absolutely bonkers. All the comments were asking if the guy was like, you know, high spectrum or something like that, because the way he moved and twitched and avoided like every bullet. And then everybody else is just like, no, that's just because it's typically like put towards kids, the game, but this is an actual pro person who knows exactly what he's doing, and so he's able to just outschool all these people. Infuriating, but a standard because it's a BF style game. Oh yeah, since I'm 8, I can get entangling roots, the spectrum, of the autism spectrum. I didn't want to sound mean by saying it. I'm a big dumb meathead, so you die a lot. I am like that in most games, so don't you worry. As long as you try your best, even if you're terrible at the game, I feel like people shouldn't get mad at you. Typically, you get matched up with people your skill level anyways, so... I don't have enough mana to give her thorns. There are decent matches, though. Thank you. No. You helped me with the quest. I'm helping you. I didn't realize you weren't finished, or I would have stopped. COD doesn't always do a good job at matching up skill level. That's how it's like when I play Paladins, which I haven't done recently. Paladins has a lot less players than Overwatch, so they sometimes end up ranking like people who are level 200 with their characters with people who have played them for like 10 levels, and it gets absolutely one-sided. Do you still need Nightsaber Fangs? It's also been kind of restricted to one gun you just unlocked, and attachments are locked to kills count with each gun. Nope, got fangs, just need legs. Okay. That means we can hand in Zen's bidding then. If it was honestly a brand new Call of Duty game, I probably would have considered getting it. The fact that it was mostly a remastered aside from zombies mode though, that's what made me not want to pay full price for it. Those hoofs be foul. Imagine your name is actually Foul Hoof, like people are just telling you you have the smelliest feet ever. How many deaths so far? This is like my 4th character, I think. Played druid, it's like my 3rd or 4th time that I died as druid, and I just keep remaking them. I played all the classes back in Wrath of the Lich King. Oh, there's 2. You feel that? How many are you on? Good luck on the regrind. You died at 25 yourself and currently up to 30. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. Also, thank you for the follow, Murden. Greatly appreciated. 3rd life. Yeah, I died at like, I think 11, 13, 16 to a elite reef shark on the aquatic farm quest, and then I thought I had it good. I was set, and then at 33 I made the worst mistake of going into a cave, and the trolls ganged up on me. 2 more and you got the legs? Sounds good to me. Just re-shouting out Ryan because they're here in stream with me. And you're currently up to 30. Are you on Defias Pillager as well? I don't see any more spiders here. So fun. Oh, totally. Yeah, you died last week at 49 in a dungeon when a tank noped out mid-boss pull. What? Did they just hearth? Did they use like the light of a loon to get out? That is rough. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I spent, my played said 50 hours at level 33, so 49 would be that much more. Okay, none of these quests are hand in here. They jumped off and lost aggro and Mara, so the boss clapped you. Oof, that's even worse. Oh yeah, Seek Redemption, so they want that. 2 more and you got the legs. Sounds good. I have not done Maradon in hardcore. I did Dead Mines, Black Fathom Deeps, and like 2 or 3 days ago we did Nomergon without a real tank. I was feral, but I was only level 1. I have to go to bed, Sasha, but I will leave this up to lurk. Good luck. Thank you for the raid again, Kaiko. Thank you for the raid, thank you for lurking, and thank you for being such a wonderful person. I do appreciate you. You're currently on Defias. You've been having a lot of fun with the hardcore mode. Nice, nice, nice. If you want, feel free to add me and say hi sometime. Sasha Kainiko, just like my in-game maid. Also have a pretty decent guild. They've been very friendly, sent bags. Go again. Oh, thank you for that mage royal. My first mage royal! Yoink, but I'm stealing the fell clone.
Sasha is precious cat.
Thank you. I try my best. There's a Falcon over here that respawns really fast if I remember. Like, I literally just waited like 2 minutes to get the Falcon again and again. Loot it, we'll go kill a spider or 2, then we come back and get it again. This is a cutie pie. Bingus clap. There was actually a cat named Bingus or something like that somewhere. Any bags or anything, just let me know. I can hook it up for you if you have the claws. Pod, I appreciate it. I think my guildie said that they'll send me 1 or 2 10-slot bags, so I should be pretty set. I still have... I had a level 1 bank alt, and they sold a blue BOE, and so they have like 30 gold on them. So I did buy some 6-slot bags and 1 or 2 pieces of low-level green gear. I think it was like the Prospector Axe or something like that, sold for 15 or more G. So I lucked out with that. Oh, there's another Spidey. But yeah, I'm here streaming every night if you ever want to vibe with me. I don't necessarily play this every night, but I have been playing it a lot for the last 2 weeks. And I often play it like an hour or 2 after stream or at dinner time, after dinner time, just so I can keep leveling up better. I still have some silk on my alt that I can send to that one person. Oh, there's the money from storage face. Falcon. I absolutely forgot to keep looking for Felbones. Derp. I was mainly just on scanning for spiders. Just like real life. They say there's like a spider always within like 5 feet of you, because they end up entrenching themselves in the walls of your house, etc. You get buffs. Low-level buffs, they're a high-level druid, but I refuse to kill this cat. I refuse! Kitty, no! Oh, Ryan's killing him, never mind. I have to help out. I have to. Spiders are just like me, for real, in the walls of my house. At least this is hardcore, is less painful in watching comparison to Minecraft. No random offerings to the lava god. But look at this furball. Blood for the Teldrassil god! Furball's just gonna be hating me so much right now for wasting items. It literally was only the equivalent of like 15 copper. I know it'll still bug them. Yay! Kind of, sometimes you can just clip the ground and rep goes 100+ hours. I feel like if it's clipping the ground like that, you should, I believe they would redo your character. That is like the one exception. The 2 exceptions I have heard of with them redoing people's characters is mass griefing events, like someone kites the sewer beast into the auction house, or if it's a legitimate game issue.
Oh my freaking lord.
Where your character like falls through the world when they shouldn't. But you'd probably have to have proof of it. If it's just a DC or lag or something like that, yeah, they will not. Sadly, they don't restore for any reason anymore. They only ever restored it once when the EU servers went down. Oof. I'm gonna hand in the Falco quest just so he'll turn back into a satyr by the time you need him. Because yeah, the only time I have heard about it when I looked up them restoring characters was that someone kited Sewer Beast into Stormwind Auction House and killed like 20 people. And I think they banned that person for griefing, intentional griefing, and then they restored multiple characters. But yeah, the moment they start restoring characters for simple reasons, of course people are then going to be hassling them 24/7 begging for it, and it caused so much issues for their customer support. So they'd rather just say N-O, move on. No spideys? Oh, there's one respawned.
I'm out of range. That's still
What's their imp named? Oh, their imp has got a Chinese name. That's actually interesting because they must have something. You can't rename your imp. So it's like they must have a VPN or something like that. Oh wait, spider leg, is that the last one you need? Pog. And then let's see if the Falcon's back. Yep, it is. Like I said, this one spawns a lot. You loot that, I'm just going to check if this guy drops another egg for cooking. I feel tired, even though I don't feel tired. Thank you for the eggies. I can almost get to level 10 to learn the Caldari Spider Kebab. It looks like we're basically at the time where we can do Relics of Awakening. Rats! Is it applause? Bravo! I know there's cheer, but still. Does clap do the same thing? No, just you clap excitedly. Oh, is that... Let me see if it tried doing it to a person. Oh no, there's supposed to be one that says, like, you question the meaning of life, or something like that. Do you want money, Ryan? Hit him with the slash train. Woo! Woo! Check, 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 check.
I need to get closer.
I'm sure you don't need me giving you stuff, but I have like 30 gold on my alt, so I sent 2 or 3 over. And plus, I have lost a lot more than that by just dying. You're rich! Now you can buy skills. Skills to pay the bills. Sheesh, we got money bags over here. Yep, like I said, I bought, what was it? I got like a prospector axe, which sold for like 15 or more gold. Hi, Sunny. How are you tonight? Taking roots and healing touch. And that's an arcane spell. Boyfriend says hi. Say hi to your boyfriend for me. Go to Nasus for a wand and enchanting stuff. Whew. I can be a dum-dum sometimes. And then you go, oh, shortcut pack, I'm gonna Hearthrake dip. I don't think that a powered shield actually protects you from falling damage, but I'm not sure.
How may I help?
Shields of any kind do not stop fall damage. Okay, just making sure. I actually had a guildie who last week died as a mage because they didn't realize they had light feathers. They didn't have any light feathers. I'm not even making that up. They were like level 40 something, jumped down into Ungoro, realized they didn't have light feathers on their way down, and just there goes the 60 plus hours you put into that character. I feel like on hardcore I wouldn't have the willpower to jump off a cliff like that. I'd be afraid that I'd like DC mid-jump or something like that. That is sad to hear. It is. We also earlier tonight had like a 47 hunter in guild die doing to a quick DC in the elite troll area, doing the Zul'Farrak mallet quest. And they basically said they're done. You gotta be more attentive than that on hardcore. You do. I almost walked off a cliff in Arathi once. Thankfully there was water in front of me, so I was like, okay, even if I fall, I would have, you know, not died. Let's go south of the mountain to grab the, what's it called? Moonwell. And then we can just continue on to Darnassus. But yeah, the biggest death count, if you look it up in hardcore, is to falling damage. Say hi to Seer for you? Will do. And I believe warriors were by far the class that has died the most. Whether that's because people play warrior more, because they're like the top DPS and tank class in it, or if it's because literally it is just so hard for them to quest alone. Do you want in a guild, Ryan? I know you said at one point you wanted to make your own streamer guild or something like that. Sometimes my guild talks a lot, sometimes they don't much, but it's big enough that you often find people looking for groups, and sometimes people will help out with Goa Gane packages. Okay, I'll ask them to invite then. I believe it's just ahead of us, the Moolah. Say hi to John and Magus for me. So we've got that, and on to Darnassus. I normally see stuff there. Yeah, some nights it's quiet, some nights they do talk a decent amount, but there's normally enough people on that you end up seeing people, especially on weekends, looking for groups for different dungeons and stuff. And I think it was Freya heals if they're on. And see, sometimes you get people like that asking, do you need bags or such? Just because they're higher level or anything. What is it? I think Freya heal offered to make me a 10-slot bag or two. I know the enchanting vendor is north of us. The enchanting vendor's like upstairs over there somewhere. Some of the guards should be able to point to profession people though. You'd offer to make bags, but you're not sure if you have the mats for it since it's a bit high level. Probably not. Like, I might have a single stack. I think I have a single stack of cloth on an alt of mine, but that's about it. And that silk would be a 10-slot bag they send you. Pog. Oh, it would be a rune cloth you need. Yeah, I have not even seen that yet. I only today found my first mage weave cloth before I died. Oh, they're talking about the Asmon lair, so he must be online. If you ever go into Stormwind and absolutely lag out, it likely means you're on the same lair as him.
I am honored.
Oh, just fist weapons. Actually, I might be able to buy the slightly higher level healing potion off the auction house. Oh no, for only 2 silver more. Let's buy. I can't make lessers yet, so then I can keep that as my emergency, since it'll heal my full health as opposed to this healing like half my health. And then all the spam in chat. I think we get our first green item from quests after Relics of Awakening. I bought 2 or 3 on the auction house from my storage alt. Oh, they gave me a higher rank of that.
What brings you here?
I will hit level 10 eventually. I'll get that eventually. Yeah, I feel like I won't actually drop off stuff just yet. Unless I make a bunch of potions I don't want to hold on to. I can make them right now while Ryan does his own profession stuff. Where's my aquaform? My demented seal looking thing. A seal with a dog's face and a walrus tusks. I miss how in unlocked the later in one of the expansions. Don't know which one. They made it so at low level cooking, you learn, like, you can make just basic bread by mixing flour and water together. And then you can level your cooking up to 40 or 50 just doing that. Oh, whoops. Oh wait, I need potion.
Hello.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to use the washroom while my character just makes random potions. I'm also probably going to grab a sip of chocolate milk. So I'll be back in just a minute. He sleeps? It certainly looks like it. Also, hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see if I missed anything. Nope. Does not look like it. Making sure Ryan didn't type anything or guild chat didn't say anything. Do/question. Oh, is that the one that questions the meaning of life? Thank you. You want to know the meaning of life? Hi, Evie. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good evening. And either way, good evening to you. Aw. You're okay? Only okay? That sounds like not great. Just okay. It took forever to find a list. I guess that's not something people care so much about anymore. You just finished stream, you just wanted to come say hi before eating time. I do appreciate it. I hope your stream went well, and I hope that you're having a nice night. I'm gonna put that on my toolbar as like a panic button. Better potions. Most of these potions would not sell. I'll keep a handful of them in bank in case people want them. There was a number of sites that had stuff, but you didn't trust the Earls. I do not blame you for that. I'm like that too on my new PC. On my old laptop, I'm willing to check other sites, especially with no script or ad block on. But my new PC I got, I basically don't go anywhere I don't know, just because I'm like, I don't even want like a 1% risk of something ever happening to it. You weren't doing well the last couple of days, but playing games with your friends made you feel better for now. Well, I'm sorry to hear that's going on and that you've been having a rough time. I hope things take a upturn for you. You do not deserve to feel that way. And I hope that, whether it's playing games, friends, etc., that life takes an upturn for you soon. I know my mouth is filled with chocolate now, but we care about you, Evie. Just remember that. You're such a sweetheart. I try my best. And I appreciate you too. I always believe in the whole treat others as you would have them treat yourselves. Not to mention I've been a quiet and lonely enough person that I know what it feels like. How are your bracers? Oh, whoops. Garbo. So I always want to bite everyone? Maybe. Biting is fun. As long as you're not actually making like the person bleed, biting is fun. I mean, some people might be into it if you make them bleed, but yeah. Some people are into that. I bought these cheap chocolates at the store, those rosebuds or whatever they're called. Your wife and girlfriend are into that. You discovered Wikipedia has the Blood Egg incident. I was reading how it devastated the capital cities. Is the Blood Plague the one from Atal Hakar? Or is that the one with the zombies before Wrath of the Lich King? I feel like that's the one from Atal Hakar. Also, hi Talca, how are you?
May I help?
Let me ride on your cat. There's enough room for two. I don't think there's ever a glaive weapon in game, despite these characters having them. Sorry you have to hear me sucking on chocolate. I need calories, so it's all good. I have to refresh my laptop's internet because I'm not seeing stream. Oh, thank you for the gift sub from Astro. I almost missed that. I didn't even know Astro was here. Or no, Evie. Evie resubscribed. It said they're continuing the gift sub from them. So thank you for resubscribing, Evie. It said Evie is continuing the gift sub they got from Astro, which I assume means they're extending it before it expired, and that absolutely confused me. You were continuing it. Sorry about that, Evie. Sorry, but thank you for resubscribing. I do appreciate it. I'm a neat, so this is how I get even a little bit of money that I use for my games and stuff like that. No one has to subscribe to me. No one has to donate to me. I'm living with my mom, so I'm basically set for a roof over my head and food right now, but I do always appreciate it, so thank you. I'm going to head back to Dolinar and gather some herbs while I wait, or some eggs for cooking. You feel that? Oh, are you not working either right now? I know a lot of streamers that aren't. They do this as a hobby just because they've got the time on their hands. That's also how I manage to stream every day. Priest Quest you're doing as well. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't hand in that quest in Darnassus. Rally and Greenspire. I was too focused. It's good to occupy your time with something you enjoy. That's true. And I definitely enjoy streaming. It's probably made me the happiest I've been in a long time. You are working, you just fall apart physically because your body's broken, so you're trying to make Twitch work as for a living, so you don't have to do a physical job that messes you up even more. Oof. I hope that goes well for you, but I also know how hard it can be to actually make a street living off Twitch. Thank you for the head pat. It is awesome how supportive everyone is on Twitch. I've only ever once seen like one time a very bitter person streaming on Twitch, and I was like, yeah boy, and got out of there quick. I was like, obviously you're not streaming to build a community. You deserve it. Thank you. I'm actually, even though I just ported it all in art, I'm literally going to run back to Darnassus because I forgot to hand in that quest. Hi, John. Facepalm. Sasha the baddie. Oh, you're trying. Yeah. Hydrate will do. Thank you. I just hydrated for free, but I'll do it again. I'm not going to say it's easy or anything, but I feel like one way to help out if you're trying to make a living off Twitch is ASMR is really popular right now. Like, I have an art sibling that when she does her regular game stream, she'll have like 60 viewers, basically close to partner levels. But when she does ASMR streams, she'll pop up with like 300 to 400 people. A, because people love it, and B, she says the ASMR community is very tight-knit in the VTubing community, so even the bigger creators often raid smaller ones. It's harder now though since you work full-time. Don't have the energy time to stream as much as you do before. Fair. I remember this. Virologist also used that as a case study for Contagion's plagues. Oh yeah, I read what Furball said, but I didn't read it out loud. Apparently players would be cured of the blood plague when leaving Zul'Gurub, but pets wouldn't. So people would portal back to town after, and suddenly when they pull out their pets, it would spread between everybody. I remember seeing pictures of that online. They'd show there's like 50 skeletons in the auction house. 60 people, that is crazy. I'm happy when I get 10. I feel the same way. My viewership has been wild. When I started streaming a year and a half ago, I literally did not talk on Twitch or do anything beforehand. I just one day started. So I started out at like 5 viewers, slowly went up to 8, 10, suddenly up to 17, and then after a couple of months I dropped back down to 8, which was kind of disheartening because I was like, wow, I was average 17 and now I'm at 8 of all things. And so for like 2 or 3 months I was at a low like that. Then that slowly went up to like 17, and now I can often get up to, I'd say, like 20, 22, even without raids. Normally not at the start of the stream, but after I've streamed for like 2 hours or something, I can normally get up towards those numbers depending on the game I'm playing. Warcraft typically isn't that good for bumping up your numbers, but a lot of the variety games I stream do. You'd like to try a little streaming, but your internet can't handle it. That is rough, because that is the one thing you need. And what was it? Oh, they said they don't have a good mic for ASMR. I had a garbage mic for the first 6 months of streaming, and I desperately wish I had gotten a better one before that. When I started, I was using just a $30 cheap Blackweb mic from Walmart, because it's all I could afford. Oh, excuse me. I just hope you're entertaining enough when you guest star. I'm sure you are. I've seen you once or twice. It's nice listening to you. You've got a good voice. So I can see people wanting to listen just for that. You just gotta remember to bully Foobs more. Wait, I didn't say that. Did you? You're not very far off ASMR though. You just call people good boys and girls or be lewd towards them on your stream. Well, that to an extent that's ASMR, but ASMR is a lot more than that. You don't have a good one. I'm not sure I've actually heard your voice. I'll have to click on your stream later and look into it. Do it for Troll! Troll spotted. How are you doing tonight, Troll? You're already clipping it, Crusader? I don't have a good voice. I can always delete the clip. It's all good. I'll be safe. And good voice, I guess you weren't there for my panic moments in the stream. I was not, in fact, there for the panic moments. Most of the time, I think you were in the safe houses. Thank you for the shout out. No problem. Thank you for stopping by my stream. Hope you're having a good night. Are you going to be streaming soon? Or are you, like, tomorrow, tonight, anything like that, troll? Yeah, this is the dude I didn't hand in the quest, and he gives another quest for this area right up here that we do later. Tumors. You just got through clipping the first stream and posted them in Bookie's Discord. I rarely use my Discord. I tried using it a bunch at the start, and not many people joined, and I'm such an anxious Nelly that it was hard just dealing with people. So right now my... well, what's it called? My Discord is kind of like a dead area. At some point I may try to invite people and get it more lively, but for now every single person seems to have their own Discord. It gets very cluttered very fast. Hi there, Panzer. How are you tonight? Those really aren't worth 1.25G. I'm in your Discord, you are. D&D. It says do not disturb. What if I want those enchants? What if I want those enchants? It says do not disturb. Your work has been raking you over the coals, and you gotta wake up in 5 hours, so you're hoping you have time tomorrow. Holy heck, you need to go to bed. If you're going to work in 5 hours, you need at least some sleep, troll. I mean, I appreciate you being here. I'm not trying to kick you out, but sleep, buddy. I should join the Discord so I can post a couple clips I have. I mean, if you do want to join my Discord, you can. But like I said, we barely use it right now. Is the Discord thing not working? Maybe I turned it off. Whoops, I'll have to look into that. Normally me and mods are supposed to be allowed to do it. Maybe I disabled it because we weren't using it. I failed the Discord thing. I didn't think you had a Discord. I do. Like I said, when I first made it, we used it for like 2 months for like Minecraft and stuff like that. I bought a little realm that people could play on. But I am such a quiet person anyways. I'm not there replying to people all day. So I don't blame people for not interacting as much on it. Like, if I'm not streaming, I'm practically not talking to people. I'll be laying down, I'll be reading, I'll be painting. I'll just be doing stuff in my own little world. So it's only when I come down here at night that I'm actually streaming. You don't know how to make yours more popular. That is a lot more redeems than grabbing a drink and heading back. Sounds good. Yeah, it doesn't look like Discord is there. So I must have disabled it on Nightbot or something like that. I don't remember doing that, but I just assume that's what the case is. You don't see it in the About Me either? No, I never had it in the About Me, or if I did, I took it out because of what was it? We haven't had a bot in a long time, but when I was smaller, we used to get bots every now and then where, what is it? Like a person would come into stream and the very first thing they did was do !Discord, so I had to increase it so only mods could. Then they'd join the Discord and they'd ping everybody asking them if they'd want to buy like art. I know that happened at least like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, you eat a few once in a while for the ones you mod for. Oh, it did work when he did it. Or was he able to turn it back on? You're doing well, and you? I'm doing well too, aside from accidentally getting my druid killed earlier, who I spent 50 hours on. But now I'm playing with Ryan. You should go to eat. Okay, good night, Evie. Thank you for coming by. It's still in the list? Then, is it because, did I put like a space when I typed it? No, I didn't, so I'm not sure why I didn't do it when I did. This Sesh isn't a mod, can't use command. That might be the case. Holy heck. You're right about that. I'm literally gonna refresh your buffs. Bam! Refreshed. They didn't even turn to look at me. Have a good night, Hunt. Thank you kindly, Evie. And then a higher level druid buffed me. And then it downscales to the highest buff you can receive. Because you can't buff a low level with like a max rank buff. Not sure why, but I guess they thought it would be too cheesy. And then later they add in things like the world buff where it's like 10% crit. And yeah. When they added that in, they should have made it so that people can then give you the max regular buffs. Though I guess that might makes people spamming for stuff like that. You bring goodies? Ooh. Also in your Discord now? Mwahaha. Thank you, I'm glad to see it. I do try to check it like once a day. At the end of the day when I get up or whatever, I check it just to see if anyone said anything. But it is quiet, so don't you worry. No clip channel for me to spam? I can make one later. Thank you for the head pat. What time is it? Where I am, it's 2:41 a.m. I'm in the middle of Canada. So it's an hour earlier than server time in game for me. I typically end at around like 3 a.m. my time, which is fairly soon. I'll probably stay up so that we can a little bit, so that we can do the Relics of Awakening or whatever. And even if someone goes, oh my god, I'm in your time, I hereby pledge my body and soul to the cat Nyathia. That is not necessary, but it makes me like you 1% more. You're 69th person to do it? That's hilarious. All it does is it puts a tag on your name saying Zealot or Zealot. Like someone, like one of those religious people who's just absolutely for... You didn't do it, Ryan! I'm calling Ryan out. Everybody watch this right now. Twice I told Ryan, hey, you should change your hearth to Dolinar. Once I did it, then like 20 minutes later I told him again. I'm like, you should change your hearth to Dolinar. I know I was stupid and I forgot to do it once and had to run all the way back. And now where do we see Ryan? Where do we see him? The starting zone. Literally just embarrassing him on my stream. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry, I thought it was hilarious, so I had to. Poor Ryan. Guilty as charged. But yeah, I did the exact same thing too a while back. Night, Edie. Okay, we can kill the ambushers and then we can go into the Relics of Awakening. I'm pretty sure we can do it easily with the two of us. Offering porch from Teldrassil to Stormwind IF. Cost is 20 silver, which is the cost of the rune they use. Free if you're broke and need help. I just wanted to tell them that's very kind. I'm sure they know it's kind, but having someone respond to you and say that typically makes someone feel good. But that is nice. 20 silver is the cost of the rune used to portal, but then they say free if you're broke and need help. I've been able to get a free port like 2 times, I think, from guildies, and the other times I paid like 40 silver just because I wanted to tip the person. 20 silver for the rune, 20 silver as a tip. They have special stuff for me. Ooh, a fancy white shirt and cloak and bracers. I can't make them use them yet, but poggers. Thank you kindly, Ryan. And minor mana too. I'll put those over here. White shirt, now we're matchies. +1 armor. That'll be great when I have bare form. I can't wear the bracers yet. I promise, I'm trying. I'm trying to wear them, Ryan. I promise. Let me sell my old cape. Just to have room. Pog, +5 health, and it's more armor. And I can use those as soon as I ding. Your little hair on your head makes a little heart. You love that little detail. You just noticed it is in fact adorable. And it wiggles a little bit, not as much as I'd like. Have you seen my chibi model, Kai? I'm not sure if you have. Oh, wrong buff to take off. I have not. Let me switch to that in a second. It is adorable.
I can't cast that yet.
Small. Fine, small first. Small. I mean, I can go small with chibi too. Chibi looks like that. They redeemed small, so let's just go small in the corner for a bit. But move the legs and be like da, 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 da. It does have little expressions that you can't really see right now. It's got the Angie. It's got the quiet eyes. It's got the dizzy eyes. Whoa. I love how the legs just kind of move side to side. Oh, her. Up close and personal. Oh, we balance it out with up close. Sounds good, sounds good. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. Gnarlpine instigators, and they specifically go and attack the people there. I love the dizzy eyes, I know, right? So what's going on? What? Digitator. I still have never changed them. I need to quickly change them in YouTube Studio sometime where they're just a button that you push to toggle rather than hold. And that was done by Shimosa, the same person that recently did Fido's 2D model. Just shouting out everybody, handing them out like candy. She also drew my, what is it? I commissioned her to draw our TTS mascot who you've seen pop up a few times. What occasion will bring out the chibi? Is it just a vibe, a mood? Pretty much that. My mod Seer has been bugging me, trying to get me to make a redeem that he can spam because he loves the chibi model. But I like my real model so much, and I feel like people typically come because they want to see my real model. So I typically just go chibi form A if I feel like it, or B if someone asks me. Once or twice people have, I think Sleep Ringing has redeemed the highlight my text, and he redeemed highlight my text and just said in caps, chibi model redeemed! And I'm like, oh okay, you've totally redeemed it. Tatu. Oh, now the internet's still being a baddie on my laptop. I swear it's because it's right next to the doorway, and it's like, the laptop has a hard time getting the Wi-Fi signal. And I'm not going to buy like another 50-foot cord to run all the way for the laptop. I only do that for the PC. Could do it as temporary model redeem like tofu. That's true, where it only lasts for like 30 minutes or such. But yeah, if you like the chibi model, she can literally make one for you too, because I know she offers them as commissions. She actually made this one for legitimately free. I feel guilty about that, but as someone without a job, it was a huge boon to me. She offered on Twitter at one point, she was looking for someone to make a chibi model for that she could then show off, what is it? So she could show it off as, you know, what is it called? On her website as like an example, basically. And like 100 people, I kid you not, all were like, oh, this is what my model looks like. And I just said like, I'm the poster boy for the cat Neopia. This is what I look like. I'm a boy despite the dress. And she loved it. And no joke, she made it in like a week. She was so fast at it. Let's use one of those mana potions just to quickly finish the fight. It was meant to be, exactly. And then after I was retweeting the stuff on Shimosa, then Fido saw the stuff I was retweeting of Shimosa where she said she was offering, what was it? She'd done lots of PNGs and stuff like that, but she had never done an actual live 2D model yet. So she was offering like 50% off on her first live 2D model, and Fido saw me retweeting that, and he was like, oh my god, I've wanted to get one, and that's a really good price when it's half off. And so he ended up commissioning her. And so again, it's like it meant to be. The one thing led to the other thing. Etc, etc. There's 2 of them. The main problem is they're going to heal. Oh, nope. Too fast for them to heal. And I do have 16 water. And my mana comes back pretty fast. So actually, you know, you could get an Ethernet splitter and a tiny Ethernet cable, right? I probably could, well I'm sure I could, but I also know that would slow down the connection speed for my streams. I know that I have good connection speed, so I probably could do that, but when I looked it up, they say like anytime you split the cable like that, it literally almost throttles the internet connection. Instead of being like 75 upload speed, it'll suddenly be 40 for each of them, which would still be better than I need, but I hesitate just because of all the stream issues we had before with connections. And I also wouldn't be surprised if a splitter, oh yeah, Sasha on her page, you were there for her chibi commission. Represent! Pog, pog, pog. But yeah, she's also a very nice person. She's very enthusiastic about her art too. I sometimes see her make posts where she's all happy and she's just like, I love drawing. I'm always so happy to do this and yada yada. She's offered free art to people before, though she absolutely wants to take commissioned work because obviously she needs to make a living and stuff like that. But it's like if she's not doing anything, she likes doodling people, etc. She's such a good person. Hydrate will do, thank you. Posture 2, I will in fact unshrimp myself. The wand! As a single person, this quest is super dangerous just because there's lots of pulls where there's 2 and the enemies respawn fairly quickly in here. But with even 2 people, it then becomes so much easier. I'm gonna let that guy run. Ready time for me to have fun stream. Thank you for coming for the raid and hanging out, Fru. I hope you have a great sleep, sweet dreams. Too much dangerous with 2, exactly. Just because you can split the aggro and certain I think we can pull this first guy on his own. You can split the aggro with 2, you can save a bit of mana and heal each other if need be, etc, etc. But with 1, it's just, the wand projectiles bring back so many memories. Well, you were a mage, so it makes sense. I don't know if I should try inviting that person. Or no, they're running off on their own, so they don't even seem like they need the relics. Oh, ding. 1 more level, and then we get our first talent point. And I take it that means he'll level pretty soon, too. Roll for the awful chest. You're gonna get another 100, aren't you? Thank you, Reversers. No, that is true, thank you. It's not just double armor, but the +5 health. 90, you are wrecking rolls tonight. You're using up all your luck now, though. The chest, you rolled for the chest. You have to loot it. You can't. Oh, did you think we were rolling for the box of food? I would legitimately let you take every box of food in the game. I do not care about them. That's adorable, though. The food is important. I need those shiny apples, man. I need them. They're my favorite. I knew it would be junk, but it's always polite to roll anyways, just because. Oh no! Steelgrave I have seen on a lot in chat. They talk a decent amount. I've seen them for the past 2 weeks, like, as I played my different characters. Good god, maybe we should get out of this guild after all. It is absolutely cursed. Slain by Bagthera. I think that's the panther, not the tiger. Like the panther boss. And at level 37. That's not how I died? Gurubasha Warrior killed them. Oh. So Gurubasha Warrior killed them, but then Bagthera got the last hit or something like that. That means they got too close to the elite area. To Zul'Gurub. At least I think so. Along with the over elites on the other side. Yeah, nothing to be said about that. Wand OP. They said it in guild chat though, but Wand is OP. I can literally see it chipping away at their health, and it attacks so fast. Oh, wrong mob. Okay, and this is where we get the quest for the shaman's item, which never drops. I once did like 4 loops of the area before it actually dropped off one of them. I can't cure curses yet. Oh, I didn't realize there was a second one. I like that sound, that bam, crackle. Okay, now we can possibly get it off shamans. You're about to go to sleep after this quest too before they died.
I can't cast that.
Nothing to be said though. The death is death. It's upsetting, it's sad, but such is hardcore life. I was about to say, are we just gonna luck out and get it on the very first kill? Oh, I'm gonna use my stamina food. 40 elite at 37, they were smoking bag Thera dead. And then the elite came around. Do they have the higher level stuff? They do.
Not still recharging.
Okay, yeah, I can't loot that, so we obviously didn't get the charm off him. You got one of the relics down here, but there's either a 2 or 3 pull. Hopefully just 2. Oh, I'll move them where they can be seen. I mean, we have heals if we have to... Okay, it's only 2. I feel like I'm gonna shoot the augur just because he'll probably die faster. Sadly, I can't use maces of any type till I actually get to Ironforge. He's still just mad. Just, what are these guys even doing here? There's no cooldown or respawn on these items. That's why I don't care about grabbing them first. Because as long as the other person starts like 2 seconds after you, the chest will close and then they can grab it too without being interrupted. Oh, that guy refreshed our buffs, I forgot. It's okay, SOD is in 9 days. 2 of my deaths are freaking Murlocs. I don't think I ever died to... Well, I died to Murlocs in, like, regular retail. But I don't think I have on hardcore. Like, 2 or 3 of my deaths were to Defias people. Once to that elite shark that randomly spawned and padded by on the druid quest. And then just recently to the trolls in the cave.
I can't cast that yet.
Goth mode. Hi, Seer. Sunny said to say hi to you. Cat. What's up, Kroll? I can't remember. Are you getting Call of Duty or whatever this next weekend, Kroll?
Spell isn't ready yet.
Too bad for kiddos waiting for you to get to 50. You got to 45 with Druid, got bored, started Hunter, died, now dead again. Yeah, you are? Okay. Thought so. There is shamans here. Oh. I was gonna say, I feel like we should kill those shamans, just because they'll respawn by the time we come back around.
I can't cast that yet.
Sunny caught me and said, hi at Arcanes, but hi again, Sunny! Yeah, she's gone to bed, but she wasn't sure, so she was like, tell Seer hi. I just want to kill these shamans before continuing on because the drop rate of that charm is so garbage. Hello, Time Worm. How are you tonight? There's technically another one just down there. That Night Elf respawns within like 10 seconds. It's insane. Especially since you don't even need to kill him yourself. You just have to use the charm on his dead corpse later. So there's literally no reason they need to make him respawn fast. Once he walks away, I'm gonna grab this shaman. Shaman.
Kaneko test.
Testing it, why?
I don't have a target.
And did it say Nico there? I'm pretty sure I like saying Nico, though I know it's supposed to be Neko. I just, for some reason, growing up, always thought it was Nico. Nico.
Neko.
You love the Roomba? Thank you! It's everybody's favorite emote. I feel like one of my favorite emotes, I rarely use it, but I always like the idea of the dog as a just folded over being like, I'm so sorry. And I'm a Canadian, so I apologize a lot, even when I don't need to. And I mean, I've never said Kai changed name.
I don't have a target.
Kaizing VT. Oh yeah, they were. I guess it's because I wonder if they changed because I accidentally shouted out them the wrong way again tonight with the underscore. Now they added VT to their name. You technically can jump from this off of there, but I'm not risking it. But yeah, at the start of the night, they still had the underscore on their name. Coming. Heck you, I hope your whole family has a nice Christmas. Rude. That's why you always use the @ username. That is actually smart to do. Oh. Oh, that's... Well, we've got potions. We've got this. Oh god, but they have heals. I think they will not heal unless their mana's full. Thank you for that shield. It actually lets me DPS because they run out of that stuff. Okay, that went better than expected. You never got Curl's name wrong, too. Hog, that went better than expected. Using @ with Twitch shoutouts doesn't work on mobile, so you have to type it out manually. Don't do what I did and have a great Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm gonna use the Spirit Scroll myself because I'm running out of mana more. Now we just need this dumb charm off the dudes, the shamans with the staffs. But yeah, this sometimes takes like 50 shamans just to get it. It's annoying as heck. Join us in following Seer Circle! Apparently it doesn't work if you semi-finish a name, then autofill it when the keyboard remembers it. That is strange, actually. But But yeah, I've noticed that myself, where low level you die an awful lot. You get to like 20, you've got most of your kit to get out of stuff, etc. Those are all the white bears. Some of the shamans spawn up near the entrance, I know. Though it looks like somebody already cleared it. But I think the 40 to 50 lull gets people exhausted and inattentive. He-Man, type out for Twitch shoutouts and use @ with bot shoutouts when you can. Don't follow the streamers, speeding to 60 and dying again and again. Cough, cough. Little do they know, the streamers are among us. You dirty console player. Nothing dirty about that. I've never liked the whole idea of like console wars or console versus PC, as well as the whole console exclusive or PC exclusive stuff. Quite literally, consoles are computers. Like, there's no way around it. They are just a different type of computer. Always made in the same way, etc., etc. Sorry, is mana-ing up? Oh, mana.
My mana is low.
I forgot that was one. Oh good, you have a wand now, so infinite mana. Slash heal isn't one. I know there's one that says like, your wounds bleed, or ooze. And your character will be like, I need healing. Do they get comfy or stay up all night playing Modern Warfare MWZ? Really depends how you feel. Are you feeling kind of tired already? That's bleed. Oh, no, that actually is one. I swear one shouted I need healing, though. I realize the game devs don't hate on each other except Ubisoft. Oh, those dungarees are the best. You use those to like 60. Oop, whoop. That was quicker than expected. Oh god. Thank you. Already, Shasha, you're bouncing early tonight. Okay, thanks for hanging with us, Amp. You have yourself a nice night. I do have mana potions, so I can always heal him. But I know he's got his own mana. I literally only walked to like right here, but I guess there was a mob right at the bottom of the staircase, and when they went around, they pulled a third one. But that's literally how easy it can be to die if you were solo. Have a good stream. Take care. You take care too. I hope you have a good sleep. Good night, Amp. So true, it would have been death if solo, yeah. Unless all the enemies on the way out were dead, which they actually ran away. Most of the time these quick respawns though stop that from happening. You're gonna lurk and sleep, have a nice night and good luck. Thank you kindly, you have a nice night too, trolls. Sweet dreams. I probably will be winding down stream pretty soon. I'll likely play a bit more, but semi-AFK. Where I play like my dailies and then casually do serving quests in game. And slash moo and train. Yes, moo I always do whenever I see horde. Doesn't matter if they're a Tauren or not. Oh. Slash heal me, no space. Oh, that's it. Jeez, go. Yeah, that's the one that I thought. So it's not just healing. Weird, but why not? Each money would rain from the sky so you can buy that dumb $70 COD. That would be amazing. Then again, the way the economy works, that would reduce the then value of the money. And suddenly stuff would cost like $500 for a single video game. But I wish a briefcase of money would fall out a plane, land on top of your house, and just break and spread money all over your lawn. Then that wouldn't affect the economy at all. Economy's already bad. It is. The housing market is absolute garbage in Canada. I have to use that money to fix the roof though. Oh, that's, well, I mean, if it's just a briefcase full of money falling on your house, I didn't think that would damage it. Might knock off some shingles or something like that, but I feel like the maximum velocity of a briefcase is going to be pretty low. I think it's easier to go down this way. Depends on how heavy it is. I mean, it's filled with money. The briefcase itself normally won't be too heavy. Or wait, is that to... Yeah, that's the wrong way, sorry. I got myself confused. Imagine if you won the lottery, what would you do with the money? Buy like 5 VTuber avatars. Or 3. I'd have a female version of Sasha, I'd have an actual male version of Sasha, and then I'd have my current one. But it depends on how much the... What is it? It depends on how much the money is. If it was like $1 billion, I would literally buy like my sister a house, my brother a house, etc. I'd probably take in like 5 animals from the shelter and just take care of them, even if I had to hire someone to help me with it. I'd likely buy every Warhammer model ever, etc., etc. But yeah, considering I have huge anxiety issues, it's not like you're gonna see me going on some giant vacation, etc. I've tried talking to counselors, tried talking to psychologists, I've tried medication, nothing's been able to help too much with it yet. Maybe when I get older, maybe as I get more experiences, I'll be able to conquer it somehow. I feel like streaming has already helped just because I'm more used to talking and dealing with people, etc., speaking up for myself, things like that. Oh yeah, you two have trouble speaking up. You're bad at talking to just about everyone. Join the club. I feel like there is a large amount of streamers, especially VTubers, who end up having anxiety issues or depression or, you know, things like that, and that's one of the reasons they retreat online, they do things online, because it makes all of this so much easier. All you have to do is win the lottery. I probably could win it. I can't remember if I told you guys, I have literally made 5 times the money I've spent gambling. I am at 500% profit. No joke. People are just like, Sasha, that can't be true. No, it's true. I have only gambled once. I bought a $2 scratch ticket and won $10. When I was like 15 or something, or was it 14 or something? My brother was like 19 or 20, and he asked me if I wanted something at the store, 7-Eleven, and I knew he had bought those scratch tickets before, so I told him to buy me a $2 scratch ticket, even though I was underage. And like I said, I won $10 when I only spent two. So I'm technically made 5 times the money I've spent gambling. You talked in chat here to keep your mind active throughout the day. Honestly, your mod really helps a lot. They are more assertive. That is very good. It's hard to be a mod, I'm sure, because it's hard to tell. I mean, you'd like have to talk with the streamer beforehand to know what do you think is okay. When can I time someone out? When can I ban them? What are your limits on this and that? Like, I know there's simple things like write in the TOS for the stream, no bigotry, no homophobia, racism, etc. like that. I don't care if you're a longtime viewer. If you say something like that, you are gone in a heartbeat and I'm not letting you back in. Thankfully, we've never had something like that happen except from like a rando who shows up. But most of the time with streaming, I feel like I've been a lot more confident in streaming. And so it's like, when someone's bugging me in chat, I have been willing to time people out if they're arguing and stuff, and I'm just like, no, I'm done, dude. I told you to stop 3 times. Peace out. Come back in 10 minutes. Whereas in real life, I'd probably just be quiet and roll my eyes and try not to pay attention to them. But then again, you're like, they gotta hit a specific topic with you, then you won't shut up about it. But then again, your low self-esteem will kick in, making you quiet. Relatable. Doing the Lord's work. Did he time you out for a second or something? I didn't see. Oh, he permitted the term shut up or something like that? Yeah, so many things with Nightbot. It's like, this can be used aggressively, even if it's referring to an NPC in a game and such. It doesn't know it. It just knows you said, I hate you, or I'm gonna kill that person, and then it goes, that is, yeah, bye. And then I permit it, which means later on that might bite me in the butt, but hopefully not. And I'm pretty sure you're all done your quests too, right, Ryan? Because I feel like I saw you loot the item every time as well. Oh, it's temporary permission. Okay. Then that's fine. Be quiet. It doesn't seem to be concerned about that. You want to test Nightbot? Go for it. As long as you're not saying anything awful, go for it. Because shut up has come up many times and being nabbed. Oh, okay. You need to say something awful, though. That's true, so maybe you shouldn't. You can test it in someone else's stream. Cough, cough. No, I'm kidding. Please don't. Oh, yep. It caught shut up right there. It is temporary. I wonder if it's only like 2 minutes or something. Because that seems like that was quick. What are the requirements for Nightbot? I have no idea. I think just whatever it thinks is bad. There's probably like a language filter or a mature language filter or something like that. I know it's very strict about things, including the word like kill or hate. Oh, to add it to stream. It's been like forever since I did it. I'm pretty sure you just have to go to the site, make an account, and then I think you have to like log into Nightbot's or go onto Nightbot's server and type like add stream or something like that, and then that's the command for it to come over to your stream and join. You also have to give it like mod permission in your stream. Oh, don't back up or you might pull another. You can just add Nightbot and make a stream and mess with it there. You probably could. But yeah, after we hand in these quests, I'll probably wind down for the night. And then I might leave group with you, Ryan, when I do that. Because I will do 1 or 2 quests still, but I'll probably be half AFK shadow melding in between doing the kills on the quests, because I'll be doing my dailies and stuff. Yeah, I set stuff to like auto and Honkai. Auto in it, kill a couple mobs, shadow meld, do the next thing, etc, etc. We actually had Nightbot limit emotes in capital letters. Honestly, Nightbot by default stops people from talking in all caps and, what is it? Spamming emoji. I'm just gonna run past these guys. I'm not even gonna deal with them. But, so, yeah, it doesn't right now, but by default it does. And when I first installed Nightbot, no joke, someone raided me, and it timed out like 10 people for a minute. I kid you not. I apologized so many times, because they all were in full caps being like, you know, it's a raid! Emote, emote, emote. And Nightbot was like, none of that. And I was just like, I'm so sorry, quickly. I'll untime you out, I just installed Nightbot, I didn't mean it. And they all laughed at it. It was funny. But good lord, that was a learning lesson. I always try to tell people, like, turn that off. Turn it off. just gonna disable the better buff. I probably get that better buff at level 10. Karaoke stream when? I have never considered a karaoke stream. I could try sometime, but I don't really have a singing voice. I have no idea how to sing, so it would be the most horrifying thing ever. I spent a lot of my time growing up just not talking. I'd sometimes spend like days without saying a word. I just nod at people and such. So even if you see my earlier streams, I tried to talk in them, but it was a lot more forced in my early streams. Monotone karaoke, whoa! Exciting! New staff. Big upgrade to damage. Kill Ursula the Mauler. That's not actually too hard to do. I could give Ryan my linen, but heck no, I'm up in my first aid. Girl's lucky today? Why's that? Oh, Sasha didn't see it. What happened? I accidentally hit my button with capital letters and stuff. Oh, you don't like your voice? I kind of like my voice. I've often both thought I wish my voice was lighter and more feminine, but I've also thought I wish my voice was more deep and sexy. But on that note, a lot of people seem to like my voice and think that it's very calming, so in some ways I am just glad to have it as it is. Let's delete these things.
First song to sing, Limp Bizkit, Break Stuff.
To look tough. I'm leaving group with Ryan because, like I said, I'll be, after stream, I'll likely be doing 1 or 2 quests, and I'll kill like 2 mobs, and then I just shadow melt in a corner, and then I switch over to Honkai, and I do this and this and this, and I go back, kill stuff, shadow melt, because it's only on a 10-second cooldown. Who do we have on tonight? Oh, Fangari's still on. I almost never get to raid Fangari. ASMR. That's not exactly a karaoke stream, but it is still, I don't know, maybe they'll sing. I know Fangari likes singing, you can probably ask her to do that. But yeah, thank you everybody, thank you to Kaiko and such for sending raids my way. Thank you to everybody who even stops by and says hi, I do really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow night, I'll likely continue the DLC in Cyberpunk with the main quest, because we were on that, so I am going to do that. Thank you for coming and vibing with me. You guys all take care of yourself. Have a nice night. Go say hi to Sienna. Peace out. Bye.